let, let me know when we're starting.
Now recording.
All right. Welcome. All right. Let's actually see if this is. Let me know when we're. Okay. Okay. I think we're doing it. I think we're live. Are we live? It's 5 a.m. It's 4:55 in the morning, and I was bored, and I was watching a Tipster video, and I wanted to talk about it. So
when did this Tipster video happen?
Today.
Like
it happened today.
Because I've been at work all day for like 6 to 7 hours, and my friend sent me a meme. It was just a screen grab from the movie Death of Stalin of a guy saying Stalin would be loving this, and we both love that movie. And I was like, yeah, cool, love that movie too. Get home, like took me 2 or 3 hours to realize whenever it was. Oh shit, Russia's having a coup. Oh, I get it now.
Yeah, I don't even...
I understand the screenshot now. Wait, you didn't know?
No. I knew about that.
Yeah.
But so the Tipster stuff. So Tipster's been going back and forth with this guy named Poncho. Do you know who Poncho is?
No. Is he Mexican?
I don't know.
He might be.
I don't know. That would make sense. But Poncho was a pretty big YouTuber a few years ago that got big during the vegan teacher stuff.
Yeah.
Remember that craze? Where everybody was making videos on the vegan teacher?
Yeah. Yeah. Think so.
Yeah, that's kind of how like Jalen and them got big. There's like Vegan Teacher and Dream and all those guys, and they would get views off of that. Well, he kind of like his channel kind of died down a bit. Now he's back and he's on like a Christian arc.
Christianity.
And so, yeah, sorry, it's 5 a.m. My mouth is not moving the way I want it to. But yeah, he's like on this like like based red pill arc. He's hanging out, like he goes on Augie's stream sometimes. He's not really my cup of tea. I don't really like the guy that much, but
yeah,
he's just a YouTuber. And he made a video about transphobia and how he wasn't transphobic, but he believes it's a mental illness. Tipster jumped on top of that very quickly and made a stream reacting to his video. So then Poncho made a stream reacting to Tipster's video. And what we're about to watch is Tipster reacting to Poncho reacting to Tipster.
Oh shit. Look at the dislike ratio on that. It's like 2/3 dislike.
Oh yeah, you're right. Shit.
Shit.
So this is going to be like a laid back stream. It's 5 a.m. We're doing the 5 a.m. Tipster challenge. We're going to see if Tipster like shows up randomly.
Oh, wait.
Like, during this challenge.
Before we go, should I download this first as a backup?
No, I don't. Like, if he deletes it, if he deletes it, then we'll just end stream. Like, and be like, all right, guys, bye.
We're streaming until Tipster finds out we're streaming. He's probably asleep.
Yeah. I don't think he'd be that petty. I don't think he'd delete a stream, an hour and 27-minute stream video of his, just to own us that are like us with only like how many viewers do we got right now? 38? Yeah, like I don't think he'd own us right now for that. That'd be fucking weird.
That would be funny.
All right,
let's go.
So, how many times do you think the soundboard goes off?
At least 10 times a minute.
Yeah, it feels like that. All right,
like once every 6 seconds.
Yeah.
All right, chat. So, as you can see here, I have the YouTube channel of a YouTuber known as Poncho pulled up. Some of you guys may remember that I recently had some comments on something related to this YouTuber known as Poncho. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, I'll fill you in. I'll remind you guys a little bit here. I actually reacted to a video done by Poncho fairly recently. It's this video right here. You're transphobic. I have the video pulled up right about here.
Thank you for the membership, the 1K Q.
Here. This is a video that currently has 14,000 likes on the video. It currently has 147,000 views, and it was uploaded about 2 weeks ago at the time of this recording. And basically, Poncho talks about the fact that there were some people in his comment section that referred to him as transphobic because of some of his takes on trans issues. And I gotta be honest, after watching the video, I have to say, I agree with those commenters. It does seem like he's pretty transphobic. So I actually did a response video of my own. I reacted to this video. The title of the video in question is YouTuber Poncho says he is not transphobic, then proceeds to be transphobic. And boy, oh boy, look at that like to dislike ratio, chat. It is in the negative. This is easily the lowest like to dislike ratio I've ever had. I think I checked the actual percentage of the YouTube
He's been really getting eaten alive by the dislike ratio.
Oh.
That's a nut, yeah.
studio, and it was like 30% like to dislike ratio. That is insane.
Well, this one ain't doing much better either.
The lowest like to dislike ratio I have ever had.
Time. Niece, how you doing? Good to see you in the chat. Liana, go. What's St. Kilda?
It's a place in Melbourne. I don't think that's a docks. I just generally think it's a popular place in Melbourne.
Is it like a place where the hookers go?
No, I don't know. I don't think they're legal in Melbourne. Don't ask how I know that or why I know that.
I'm asking like the relevance of what does she mean by stand on a corner? Like I imagine that's
it might
like a
be
hooker thing, right?
It might. Well, that's an illegal hooker thing, not a legal one. Maybe that is something that happens there. I don't know. But it's a very popular like place. Like it's like kind of like Bondi to Sydney. St. Kilda.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, niece, if by any chance you want to pop in and like talk, we'll change this whole stream like for that. Just saying. Not saying you have to, but I see you in the chat, and you're welcome to if you want to.
I tried last night. She didn't want to.
Yeah, I know. I get so they can just fight each other in the chat.
Yeah.
You're literally a 50-year-old arguing with people online, and you're such a pussy you won't call in. Just post lame pre-recorded videos and community posts. You block comments on LMFAO. Hate to be you. Damn. All right, so they're gonna go off. All right, let's keep watching.
And the comments section is a shit show. All right, the comment section is a fucking mess. It is like being brigaded right now by Poncho fans, okay? Which is fine. Hey, you know what? Free to have whatever opinions you want, including in my comment section, and I'm free to disagree with them, all right? So, I reacted to this, and apparently Poncho became aware of my reaction to his video, and he was not too happy about it, chat. So he did a reaction to my reaction, which he has called SJW YouTuber calls me transphobic, which, by the way, chat, is Poncho stuck in 2016? Who the fuck calls anyone an SJW anymore? The term is woke now, my dude. That's the term they use.
God damn it.
I guarantee you, if you go back to like last year, I guarantee you Tipster was calling people SJW. I guarantee it, all right? Like, the term is woke now. Actually, the term is woke now. Okay, buddy. Okay, chief. Okay, partner. All right, I'm actually woke now. I'm not an SJW. It's like, it's just fucking idiot.
Well, that's the way the wind was blowing, though. And now the wind's blowing another way.
Yeah. It's surprising that he can actually be blown by the wind.
They use the term woke. So, apparently I'm an SJW YouTuber, and I called him transphobic, which, yes, I did. Okay, chat? So, we're going to react to this. We're going to kind of give our thoughts on this. We're going to respond to our boy Poncho here a little bit. Just kind of give my thoughts on what we have to say here. So, without further ado...
Play that shit!
Here we go.
Oh, is that the first soundboard?
That's the first soundboard. All right, so we're one soundboard in.
Wait,
so how far are we in?
2 minutes 47. I want to bring up like a text thing to keep tally of every single time that the soundboard gets done.
Yeah.
Fuck it, I'll just do it on my phone. Yeah.
Okay.
These people want you to chop off.
Wait. I think we need to applaud Tipster. He went 2 minutes and 47 seconds without playing a sound. So I think you need to put your hands together for Tipster. Yeah. He held off on that soundboard for 2 minutes and 47 seconds. How long do you think he will go before he can do that again?
Yeah, let's take your bets in the chat. I reckon it'll be another minute.
I think it'll be about 20 seconds.
Oh, you know for sure though. You've seen this.
No, I didn't memorize the fucking timestamps, Mitch.
Wait, am I gonna regret agreeing to tally this shit?
I'll tally it a lot. Well, I'm not gonna do that. But yeah, it's up to you. We'll see. All right, good. All right, applause in the chat, guys.
That's what they fight for. That's what they believe in. They want you to chop off your... YouTuber Poncho says he is not transphobic, then proceeds to be transphobic.
Yeah, you're able to read. You can read my title, my dude.
That was 15 seconds.
What is it? 15 seconds. I was high?
Yeah, you were too high. I thought 20 was a bit optimistic.
Bro, holy shit.
It was 15 seconds.
15 seconds, chat. 15 seconds before he played
And
a
what sound
soundboard.
effect was that? It was...
That's his favorite one.
Read. You can read my title, my dude. Good for you. I'm glad you're able to read my title, buddy. There we go.
I already know where this.
Wait, was that another one? Was that a...
What?
Was that
Wait.
another sound effect?
Maybe?
It was a very quick one. Listen.
I already know where this guy stands, judged
that
off
count?
the title.
Okay, chat. So, last night, I kind of jumped in late to a Xanderhall stream, and I kind of caught the tail end of him reacting. Yeah, that's right.
Oh god, it's going to be Tipster watching this guy watching Tipster, so that's going to be double the soundboards. Thank you for the compliment, Niall. I see your compliment. Yeah.
I found out about this from Xanderhall was reacting to this video, and when I saw it, I was like, I want to take a look at this shit. So I
thought
did.
he
So
was-
shout out to our boy.
I thought Niall was actually complimenting me, but he was being sarcastic. Damn it. That was him saying change the screen. I wasn't actually showing the screen for a minute there as I was, because when I was going to get the camera.
good
Sorry
job.
about that. Sorry.
Boy Xanderhall, who unfortunately, by the way, is dealing with some bullshit strikes on his channel.
Oh, there was
Apparently,
another
like
one.
some people have like abused like the reporting system to flag down his pro-trans videos, which is really fucked up. My understanding is they're abusing the privacy complaint
So pause.
option on YouTube.
I've already lost count. Are we 4 in?
3. Well,
Three?
I didn't
Or
count,
did
I
are
didn't
we-
count the buzzer.
Okay, so we're 3 in. All right, we're 3 in.
Yeah.
Okay.
To flag down his pro-trans videos, which that's really shitty. Hopefully YouTube can fix that. But anyway, let's continue to a video by a commentary YouTuber known as Poncho. Poncho is a large commentary YouTuber. It's Reactception chat. I'm reacting to him, reacting to me, reacting to him. Holy shit.
There's another one.
Wait. We're reacting to Tipster, reacting to Poncho, reacting to Tipster, reacting to Poncho.
Jesus. Hey, can we get likes on this stream so we can get a better like ratio than Tipsters? Thanks.
That's a lot of reacting going on, chat. That is a lot of fucking reacting going on. I wonder if the same people who are brigading you are reporting Zan. I don't know. I mean, obviously there would be no way for us to know that, but it's a good question. It's a good question. YouTuber with nearly phobic in quotes as we go along. So here's the video. It's only 5 minutes and 12
Play the
seconds
video,
long.
man. Play
Obviously,
the
I'll be
video.
providing my commentary.
Let's see what you have
it'll
to
take a little
say.
bit longer than that to
Come
get my
on.
thoughts on whatever he
Come
has
on.
to say. But
We're
let's
still
go ahead and
waiting.
dive-
Play that shit.
Oh my
Here
god.
we
Now,
go.
I don't think
Wait, that was the sound bite. Wait,
Yeah,
that was
that
meta.
one- it doesn't
that
count.
That doesn't
It doesn't-
count.
doesn't count.
That was the sound bite. 'cause
I'm
he
glad
was
we agree.
Yeah, that's too meta. Too meta. No.
That's a separate tally.
Yeah.
Today we'll be focusing on the transphobia allegations, man. I'm under attack. A lot of people have been saying, oh, you're transphobic. Good for you, Poncho. L transphobe. When somebody says the word transphobe or transphobic, you usually think of somebody hating trans people, and that's just stupid because I don't see any reason why I would need to hate on somebody for being delusional. I've never once...
Okay, we're off. We're off to a good start, Chad.
Talk about it.
I don't see any reason to hate someone for being delusional. Remember that, chat. He thinks trans people are delusional. I know there's a lot of trans people in my audience, but according to Poncho, if you are in my audience and you are trans, you are delusional. That's what Poncho thinks of you, okay? I'd like to know what you guys think of his thought process there. We are already off to a fantastic
Pause.
start.
What do you think, Mitch? Are trans people delusional? I'm
What?
just kidding. I'm kidding.
That's such a hard question to answer. Like,
no, don't.
if I
unironically
speak, I
answer. That
get
was a
cancelled.
joke. That was a joke.
To the
No,
video.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
I'm not.
The only people that I've seen that have laugh tracks are like him and H3H3, and they usually do it because their own fans hate them.
Literally just, he says my fans hate me, chat. Do you guys hate me? Do you guys hate me, chat? According to Poncho, you guys fucking hate me. Referring to trans people. Maybe some of you guys hate me, but I'm willing to
Pause.
bet most of you guys are here.
One in the chat if you. One in the chat if you do not are not a fan of Tipster. One in the chat if you're not a fan of Tipster.
Okay, and 2, if...
And well, yeah, no, just one in the chat. One in the chat if you're not a fan of Tipster. You can press play while we wait because
Okay.
there's probably a delay.
Did you actually like what I do? Please love me, chat. Well, as delusional.
Yeah.
Oh boy, this is going to be fun.
Said on this channel that He's I hate seething somebody for being already. trans or they should die or anything.
I'm seething. I'm looking at his video, so that means I'm seething. Okay.
Hateful. I've always just disagreed with their decision.
I mean, you literally just called trans people delusional. I'd say that's pretty fucking hateful.
Let's talk about it then.
We are going to talk about it.
And then we're going to react to it. Of them talking about it.
And then we're gonna react to it. And then the reaction's gonna react to the reactor.
This is when Boblax was on The Biggest Problem Today, and Dick was, Vito was like, the commentary community, that's like a thing, and Boblax was trying to explain it. This would be a great video to show as an explanation. Yeah, this is basically it.
Yeah, this is how we commentate.
Yeah.
Calling trans people delusional is hatred. That's me being hateful. Is
Yeah.
calling a schizo hateful? That's just making a comment, right?
Oh, chat. Oh, chat.
Bro, I gotta say this.
Good lord.
Pause real quick. Tipster had a great opening, and he didn't take it. He was like, is calling. Poncho says is calling a schizo hateful or something like that. Tipster could have just been like, yeah, no, it is. Yeah, you could have just did that. You did. You had a chance. You had a wide opening. You'd be like, yeah, you fucking moron.
Yeah, it was like if he was in a boxing ring and the guy like had his guard down, Tipster could have like hit him with the 1-2. Instead, he's like, "Cheers to that, my dude. Maybe we agree to disagree."
No, Tipster doesn't agree to disagree when he's reacting. He only does that when he's actually in stream with someone.
Oh, when they're right there and like he could
when
take
they're
the
right
jab
there
and then they might jab back and to avoid that jab back. Oh, we disagree.
That's supposed to be me. Oh, chat, that's supposed to be me. That's fucking clever, chat.
Oh, Jesus Christ, that's one. Wait,
That's
is that
supposed
two?
to be me, chat.
That's
It's
two.
It's uncanny, chat. It looks just like, you know what? Where's my sunglasses?
Did he play two at the
Where's
same
my
Yeah, he
time?
did
sunglasses,
two.
chat? Hold on a second. Look, chat, it's fucking me.
Oh my God.
It's literally
there he goes
me.
again.
Another one. I'm up to
Right there, that
seven.
little meme face. It's fucking me, chat. It's like, it's totally uncanny. It's like a perfect mirror image of what the tip looks like. New Tipster profile picture. Yo, I honestly, just for the meme, I should make that my profile picture. Honestly, I probably should make that. Okay, chat. If anybody in my chat has Photoshop skills, do me a favor. Look up that image on the screen, Photoshop a Tipster hat onto it, and I swear I will make that my profile picture for at least a week. Somebody do it, chat. Let's fucking go.
Wait, did he do it? Because
let me check.
it was like, check his Twitter real quick. Because I thought I saw it, but I think he changed it back already.
No, it's
But I
not
could
there
be
now.
wrong.
It's not there now.
But I think he did it at one. Go to Hannah Animal's Twitter real quick.
Yeah. So I'm doing this on my phone. That's why you can't see
Well,
it. Or do you want me to do it?
Yeah, do it on the.
I will put it on the stream if there's something to see. What am I looking for?
Go to.
You know
Go to
what?
Hannah
Fuck it.
Animal's-
Let me just. I'll turn it off. It's off the stream,
Good.
but now I'll do it so you
No,
can see,
just-
Matt. You can
Yeah.
see.
Well, no.
That's easier.
All right. Hannah Animal.
Yep. Because you're not supposed to
Go
scroll.
to media.
Not
to
supposed
media.
scroll.
All right, down.
Oh.
Yeah, there it is. See, all right.
Oh,
Now show that.
yeah.
So show that. So he had it up. He had it up at one point, and
Oh,
he's
thanks for
already
the 5,
taken
Vidal.
it down.
The fact
Thank
that
you,
H3
Vidal.
has Tipster on his soundboard kills me.
Yeah, so he had it up as his profile picture, and now it's gone.
Yeah, it's gone now. It's no longer there.
He said a week, bro.
Well, he lied, I guess. Or he didn't like it. Yeah, it's gone.
Yeah. I guess it's gone. Damn.
It's gone. It's gone.
Did you see quote tweet Eva and be like, "Oh, that was actually pretty funny.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie, that was funny.
Yeah, there it is.
lie, that was pretty funny.
Yeah, Eva needs to watch out.
Just want to not gonna lie, that's pretty funny, lol.
She's in his sights.
Eva, I actually think you're a pretty funny woman. I think you're very funny, attractive. I mean, very funny, nice, very funny, nice, and cool Australian woman who's hot.
Yeah,
I love your voice. I want you to talk to me in the voice chats together with me while I talk about my personal issues and cry.
Yeah, that'll
about
do it.
all my personal issues, and we can just, we could be together, like in VCs together sometimes, and we can make jokes.
I'm not married in Second Life, so I can get married there.
Yeah. Would you like to have an e-marriage with me, Eva?
Oh, God.
You can draw me like one of your
you,
French boys.
Pay me.
Abby Blackbird, thank you for the 2. Niece Lone Wolf.
Thank you,
Hi,
Abby.
cheers, sis. See? Niece,
Cheers.
everyone loves
Hey,
you.
cheers to Niece.
Cheers
are
to
there
that, my dude.
mugs? Is there a mug emoji? What are like a beer emoji or a mug emoji? Like cheers to Niece.
Yeah, there is.
Make Niece feel welcome, chat. Give a mug emoji.
Give the beer emojis. Oops.
Yeah.
God damn it, didn't work. Fuck's sake! It won't work. Oh, alright, whatever. Alright, let's keep going.
Fucking Weasley little liar, dude.
I'd say that's pretty fucking hateful.
Dude, what are
And I
these
gotta say,
sounds?
like the way he said it, that like
Pause.
with such
My soundboard has you beat, bro. I'm
shit,
sorry.
stupid. I'm not.
Wait, how many? Sorry about this. I think I interrupted a couple soundboards, so you might lose count. But I
There
wonder what
wasn't any
Tipster thinks of. Wonder what Tipster thinks of Hassan now, because like I really genuinely want to know his opinion on Hassan these days, because I know he's completely like switched opinions on a lot of things. So how does he see Hassan? That would be my question for Tipster.
Oh, I won't say who. Someone is. It's old news now though. But basically about St Kilda, that is where hookers hang out, and that you were right. I just got confirmation.
I use logic, Mitch.
Yeah.
It's your country, buddy.
Well, you were correct. You were better. And you know what's weird is that was
You
the
want me to
area.
pay me.
That was the area I wanted to work in the police. Oh, I would have put that area as like my number one, like wanted to go. And they'd be like,
been
"What?
very busy.
Why?" Oh, it's great.
Abby with $2 says, "Niece said I'm better than Matt Pitt." Well, I mean, that's your opinion, man. No, I'm kidding. All right, go ahead. Let's keep going.
I'm not gonna give him the Nick Merckx defense. Chad, he doesn't like the Tipster soundboard. We all know you guys love the soundboard, chat. Let me get some emotes in the chat if y'all love the soundboard. We love the soundboard here in the Tipster community.
Oh,
We love that shit.
Another one?
Let me see
All
them
right.
emotes, baby. For those of you guys who don't know, if you saw my Nick Merckx coverage, when I covered the Nick Merckx situation,
I'm
I
on
said that he
8
was coming
now.
from a place of ignorance. Like, he just didn't understand the reality of, like, look at those emotes. Poncho, look at those emotes. My chat loves my soundboard, my dude. They love it.
My
People,
dude?
like, in the LGBTQ plus community, their lifestyle, a lot of the discrimination they have to face, and, just various different things like that in relation to that topic. I gave Nick Merckx the defense of...
These are all bots in the chat with emojis right now. Putting in emojis.
Can you
They're
get
not
bots
real.
to do that?
They're not real people. They're just not real people. There's no way anyone loves his soundboard. They're in a cult. They're hypnotized by Tipster's gut, his jowls, his
tits.
no, that chin right there. They're watching me like, yeah, the soundboard's great. It's like hypnotizing them.
It is a cool hat, though. I really like the hat.
Bro, all I know is if I played the soundboard on Shopping the Point the way he plays the soundboard, Tommy would have a fucking conniption fit.
I want you to
Like
do
if-
that now, though. You need to do it, and then tell, and then when he does get pissed off, just tell him that it's a joke, So I just wanted to prove how annoying it is. Like,
No, I'm gonna be like,
Tipster.
chat, no, Tommy, chat. They love the soundboard. Yo, emojis in the chat if you love the soundboard. Yeah. Tommy, fuck off.
Hey, he's just ignorant, all right? He's not hateful, he's just...
Or he just doesn't want children being introduced to sexuality. I think that's a pretty easy topic to grasp. I don't know why you're going into SJW autistic mode about that, talking about how he's coming from a place.
Yo, he said I'm autistic.
I have autism.
Yo, I see an opportunity to press the button.
Yo, I'm being as blunt as possible.
That's 9. 9. We're 9 minutes in, and we
You might
have
as well
9
be like-
soundboards.
You might as well be like, chat, I think this guy has emotional damage. Emotional damage. Like, you might as well do stuff like that.
Yeah.
I'm autistic now, chat. That means I officially have the pass to use the word retard.
As many of you know, I am retarded.
Wait, that's a soundboard? Oh, fuck hell, that's 10.
Yeah, that's another soundboard. What are you at, 12, 13?
10.
No. It's not 10. It's like 11 or 12 now.
Well, I'm not counting.
You played like 3 of them.
I'm not counting. Oh, fuck, this is hard.
Granted, I already had the pass because I have
keep it at 10.
ADHD, so
Keep it at
go
10.
fuck yourself.
Of ignorance. I mean, it's simple. We just don't want kids being introduced to sexuality at the age of 4 or 5. It's that simple. And
Do people think that that's happening? Do these fucking retarded rightoids actually think?
I'm going to claim a prediction. There's going to be a soundboard at the end of this sentence. I'm just predicting.
Okay. I do want to say, did he just use the phrase retarded rightoids?
Hang on.
Where did Tipster learn this shit?
I don't know.
What is going on?
He didn't get it from commentary too.
I gotta be honest with you, this is the first like Tipster content I've watched in months, and it's like it's yin and yang, bro. Like he never used to say this weird shit before.
I mean, it's simple. We just don't want kids being introduced to sexuality at the age of 4 or 5. It's that simple. And
do people think that that's happening? Do these fucking retarded rightoids actually think that? Like, who the fuck is talking to kids that are 4 or 5 years old about sex? Like, does he think that's actually happening? Because I'm pretty sure that's not fucking happening, my dude.
And you can go into intricate detail. Well, it's not making the kids get... Bro.
I'm just going to get a drink, but I'll bring my keyboard with me, and if you want me to pause, just say.
Okay.
I don't even want to make retard arguments like that or go into that topic. It's just obvious, right?
Ignorant. But I'm sorry, if you're just like outright out of the gate, I mean, we're not even like...
And to be honest, like, since he's already just coming after me for being hateful for trans people or towards trans people, I want to make it known that I want the best for everybody. I want trans people to be happy. And, you know, it's weird how we're telling them to accept...
You say you want trans people to be happy. You say you want the best for trans people. But, my dude, you literally said that allowing them to get gender-affirming care is delusional. Like, that's literally what you said. So how are you going to make the argument that you want what's best for trans people when you don't even want them to have access to gender-affirming care? That doesn't make any sense, dog.
Accept themselves by encouraging their delusion and encouraging their cope by...
It's just cope, chat.
All right, I'm back. Was there any sounds? I didn't hear any.
No sound.
No sounds.
This is the longest he's gone so far.
Holy shit.
Just cope, chat. To any trans people who happen to be watching this stream or watching this as a YouTube video later, didn't you know your desire to seek out gender-affirming care for your gender dysphoria? That's just cope, chat.
Well,
there it is.
We would you one.
Apparently, you guys are the ones who are coping now.
Continuing their life to get their dick chopped off or their titties removed. Like,
why are they always like? Why is it always got to be about people's genitals? Like, genuinely, why is it always got to be? I have never ever heard trans people talk about their genitals as much as these like far right fucking morons do.
Oh man, I wish I had the soundboard for. Are you sure about that?
I would really want to know. I get where Tipster's coming from here because I'm also obsessed because I really want to know about the phantom dick pain. That's all I want to know, and I'm obsessed with it.
Well, I want to know about
Tipster's right.
I want to know about the phantom morning wood. Like, does Keffels wake up and like her clitoris is like rock solid?
The phantom ballage, bro. Like you wake up in the morning, you're like, oh, let me adjust my balls as I get. Oh, they're not there anymore. Oops.
Yeah. And then, imagine like, you know, when you wake up, you don't know what year it is, right? You wake up. Oh, you know where I'm going. You wake up and you go to fondle your balls, and you're like, oh my god, where the fuck are my balls? Oh wait, I'm a woman now.
Like, holy shit.
it's flipped basically. Like, I'm the one telling them the truth and giving them the tough love. Like, yo, maybe you should rethink your decision. And this guy's over here telling you to get your dick chopped off.
Okay, first of all, when did I tell anyone to get their dick chopped off, okay? I'm in favor of, like, trans people seeking out gender-affirming care. And yeah, that does include surgeries or whatever. But again, why are these people always so obsessed? Why are these people always so obsessed with the genitals of trans people?
Because we want to see them. I've only had one beer shot. Leave me alone.
I mean, you want to see what, bitch? What do you want to see? I want to see what they're. I can't do an Australian accent.
Yeah. I won't tell. I'll tell that. I'll tell you that story after the stream. Yeah. But I saw one today.
Wait.
And I was like,
what?
Oh, yeah.
What do you mean? Okay.
Wait, no, not genitals.
What are you talking about, Mitch?
I saw a trans person today in public. Like, they were serving me. Like, I'm pretty sure. Fairly certain. That's a story for another time.
No, say it again because I didn't hear you.
You're recording me, aren't you?
No.
Why have I got to repeat what you clearly heard?
Because I zoned out for a second because someone DM'd me. I swear to God, that's the honest answer.
Just that. Oh fuck! It's even more awkward now.
Mitch.
What?
What do you mean? Are you recording me, dude? What are you talking about? We're on a live stream, Mitch. You are being recorded. You're literally being recorded, Mitch.
Oh no! Now you're making me overthink it. Like, oh fuck yeah! But like, I meant like recording, as in like for a soundbite. Like, I know you
Mitch,
can't
I
be
genuinely
bothered to go back.
Didn't hear what you said because I got zoned out because Sethy DM'd me. All right, so
that fucking bitch.
What is it that you said?
It's just awkward now. Like, it's better if we move on. Basically, I saw a trans person today. They were serving me, and yeah, and where I live, basically it's on my Twitter profile in Newcastle. Everyone are bogans, basically, which is like hillbillies. So they're like, oh, it, and it's like, Jesus Christ, you can't say that. You can't say it. Yeah.
And then they showed their genitals here.
No! Oh god, I hope not, because it was a birthday party for a 7-year-old at McDonald's, and the person running the party was trans. So god, man, I really hope that didn't happen.
You missed that detail when you told this, like when you just said it.
Well, I didn't want to get too specific, man.
Alright, well,
because now I'm gonna get asked, well, Mitch, what were you doing at a birthday party for a 7-year-old?
Fucking, and I was like, wait, there's a trans person at a 7-year-old party? See? They are trying to get to the kids.
Although, I did think... Wait. Actually, no, I didn't. Let's move on. I'm awkward of this conversation. I want it to end.
Mitch, all you gotta do is just press play.
I know, and I'm telling you that I'm ending this now, and I'm pressing play.
Funny thing about it is that's the first thing they go to is, oh, they're getting their dicks chopped off. Did you know that, like, most trans people don't even end up getting bottom surgery, like, ever? Like, what is the percentage of that? I actually want to look that up. Genuine curiosity. How many trans people actually get bottom surgery? So this is what I found just on a quick Google search, chat. This is apparently the percentage of trans people who get bottom surgery. 4 to 13%. Let's actually read the article, or this section, rather. Top chest gender confirmation surgeries performed approximately twice as often as bottom genital surgery. In studies that assessed transgender men and women as an aggregate, top surgery accounts for 8 to 25%, and bottom surgery accounts for only 4 to 13%, chat. So this guy, he talks about this shit like, oh man, like all these like trans people, they're just like, in his words, chopping their dick off. Only 4 to 13% of trans people actually get bottom surgery.
You know what that is? That means they're not committed. You're gonna do it? Yeah. Commit to the bit, man.
They're not down for it. You know, they're not down for the trend.
That to me is like, well, you know, only 4 to 13% of married people are faithful, and it's like, well, I think that number needs to be higher.
I feel like, though, in fairness, like I feel like a trans woman would be like, they'd get the tits, right? Like Blair White. Yeah. They'd get the tits, and then they'd be like, okay, well, I got the tits. I don't really need anything else, so I'll just keep my dick.
I'll just tape it to my leg.
Tommy, what the fuck are you doing? Why are you... I made you mod, you're deleting everybody's... What the fuck are you doing, Tommy?
Yeah, no, he's going crazy. All right.
Tommy, what the fuck, bro? All right.
Has he taken his medicine?
Tommy. I don't know. That was the real Tommy. I checked.
It's just some random dude.
I gotta find Tommy in the chat because he's being a dick.
It's done. It's done.
So why is it always that the first thing they go to is people's genitals? Like, are they just going around fantasizing about trans people's genitals all day long? Because they seem to be more preoccupied with the genitals of trans people than actual fucking trans people.
And we're just cheering for that. We're like, yes, they need to accept themselves by chopping their dicks off and getting hormone surgery. Yes. Because that's accepting yourself. That screams acceptance, right? No, it screams denial, and it screams self-hatred. So yeah, I'm gonna triple down on the fact that it's a delusion. I think everybody knows this, right?
No, everybody doesn't know this. Everybody doesn't know this. There's literally science that backs the fact that gender dysphoria is a real thing. And the appropriate way to deal with it is to seek out gender affirming care. Whatever level of comfort you have with gender affirming care. Like, I like how he acts like he's just like so knowledgeable in this topic when he clearly doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about. Hormone surgery, as some people pointed out in the chat. That's true. He did say hormone surgery.
There's another one.
So how many is that?
I mean,
so far?
in fairness,
I got 12.
that was probably just like a misspeak, but like, yeah, that is pretty funny nonetheless. Even a full minute into the video and you're already referring to trans people as delusional. Like, I'm sorry, bro, but you just don't get that defense. I can't give you that one.
Decision. Okay, man. Okay. Take
Ugh.
disagreeing with the decision as me saying I hate them.
So, see, he thinks... Chat, we're only 5 minutes into this video and he's already coping.
You are coping.
Yep, there you go.
Oh, there's another one.
All right, so that's the chat. Ready? He's coping. Play soundboard. Chat. He's autistic. Play sound like it's so gay to have your own soundboard. It is so gay. Like when Howard Stern did it, he had a guy who played a soundboard for him. So when Howard would say something funny or related to one of the soundboards, he'd play it. It looks so bad when you're playing your own soundboard. It just, there's no setup. It's so fake.
Yeah, I get because you can deliberately go, oh, I'm going to say this and then I'm going to play that sound. Whereas with Howard Stern, was it? He just will talk and has no idea what sound is going to get played. He's not saying what he's saying to play the sound.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so the guy would be like, baba boo, baba boo, baba boo. And it'd be funny.
Yeah.
Look at the cope on his face.
Okay, that's a really long sound
Yeah, that's
effect.
way too long.
Way
Look,
too
I don't
long.
want to come off as I don't want to come off as a soundboard expert. That's Dr. Zhivago, but he would tell you that's way too long to have as a sound.
Yeah, especially if you play it a lot, because then you got to wait until it's over. At least, I think there's an option you can have like a stop button in Stream Deck. We press it and it'll stop playing whatever sound there is.
What if Tipster had like a mental breakdown? He just kept playing the same one over and over. It's just him. It's just him on stream playing the coping and seething sound over and over and over.
He'd buy a fourth Stream Deck where it's just one button, just for that one sound effect.
GG Evan for the 2. Tipster soundboard has more personality than him. That is true. That is absolutely true. It's his best friend. It's the better co-host on his streams.
Yeah.
Do you remember when you don't? I don't think you were here for this, but last year, around this time, during the summer, I want to say, Tipster decided to start having co-hosts.
Oh, did he?
And he had a bunch of people on. He had like AP over 9K, Chris the Narc, like all at once. They would come in and like bullshit with him. And then he just quit. He quit. He didn't do it. He was so indecisive, right? He'd be like, "Oh, I'm gonna have these co-hosts come on for all my streams." He did one stream and then they were gone. I don't know why he stopped doing that, because it was actually there was some interaction, right? It was kind of fun. Those type of streams are better because you have something to go off of. And he just completely stopped it.
Yeah.
But he needs a co-host, man. I'm telling you, he needs a co-host. Someone to
he can't work with a man, and no woman will work with him, so he's at a stalemate.
Oh shit!
He can't stop it. No, that was the same one. It's still playing.
No, he played. No, he
played it again.
No. He played. No. Go back 5 seconds. He plays another soundbite within the soundbite.
Oh shit!
Oh, he did.
See?
I didn't even hear
so
it.
hard.
He's playing soundboard over top of soundboards.
He
Only 5 minutes in, and he's already.
He played a sound on top of another sound. What is wrong with him? I feel like I sound autistic with the soundboard stuff, but it's fucking with my brain.
We're doing a case study.
How many are? Where are we at right now?
14.
And we're 5 minutes in.
15 minutes in.
15. Oh, yeah, 15 minutes in. Gotcha.
Yeah.
So that's okay. Well, that's a soundboard a minute, right? Like,
Well, it
so
did
it's
take him a
not
couple
that
of minutes to
bad.
do the first one.
Yeah. So, like, that's not that bad, right? But then when you start to listen to it, how repetitive it is, it's a bit annoying.
Yes.
Already coping, chat. Thinks that being trans is a decision. He thinks that you get to choose to have gender dysphoria. Here's the thing, Poncho.
No. I get that gender dysphoria is a real thing, but it's also a mental disorder. I'm not saying, okay, just because you have gender...
This is what's weird to me, chat. This is what's weird to me. First of all, it's not a mental disorder.
Hey, Matt, do you think it's a mental disorder? Yeah, yeah, I did.
Bitch.
Yeah, I know.
That's
I pulled the Uno Reversi on you. I was like, because I was like, shit, Matt's about to ask me. I'm gonna ask him first. Way to dodge the question.
But here's the thing, chat. So he acknowledges that gender dysphoria exists, yet he still thinks being transgender is delusional. I don't understand that thought process. How can you acknowledge that gender dysphoria is a real thing and still think that it's delusional to seek out gender affirm? I don't get that, chat. It doesn't make sense to me.
Gender dysphoria
Bro,
doesn't mean that you should go all...
Poncho's he's just like a dude. He's just like a normie dude who's just like, yeah, that shit's weird. That's all he's trying to like say at this. Like, he's just being like a fucking normie who's like, this shit's weird. That's not my thing. Like, you know, I don't think it's right. Is that really that bad of a take? No, I don't think that's that right. You know, I don't hate them. I just don't. That used to be the normal take. That used to be like, you know, they can do whatever they want, right? They can do whatever they want, but you know, it's not my kind of thing, right? I'm not going to support it, but you can do whatever you want.
Yeah.
That used to be the normal take back in the day.
Yeah.
Now that is transphobic to say that.
Even if you don't hate them, it's still phobic.
Yeah, plus, like, Echo Tragedy says Poncho's like 19. Like, he's just like this 19-year-old kid. He's trying to figure himself out.
Wait, he's
just,
19?
Like, yeah, well, from what Echo says, he looks
like he's paying
26,
child support.
Yeah. I like the fade, bro. He's got a nice fade.
Yeah.
all the way to chop your dick off or transition. You know, a person might have schizophrenia. Should we just tell them to listen to the voices in their head? It doesn't make any sense.
Talk about a
That's actually a good point.
false fucking equivalency. Holy shit.
Oh shit, there's another one.
Oh shit.
Oh,
What the
another
fuck?
one.
Another one.
Oh my god.
Sense.
To suffer from gender dysphoria. It's just something that just kind of happens. And as a result of that, you have to seek treatment.
And then we're telling them that they should be themselves by doing this. That's so dangerous. I know I'm pretty stuck on it right now, and I know I'm taking this probably more serious than it should be. Like, look at this guy. But
treatment in the form of gender affirming care. And what gender affirming care looks like
gender
is
affirming care.
different for everybody. You know, some people, they might just do the social thing of maybe they change the way they
It's
dress.
so funny. Some of his chat saying, I love Poncho. Like, half of his chat is on my side already.
Maybe they, if I remember correctly from
I just want to give a shout out to Niall. You are retarded. Thank you.
that stream, there were people who were like, oh man, I like Poncho. Please don't tell me he has a bad take on this or something like that. Or I've seen somebody say, oh, I used to really like Poncho. This is really disappointing. My chat was not on your side, bro. Change their name. Maybe they use different pronouns. For other people, it might be something like, you know,
your chat, your chat from like a month ago is all turned on you, by the way. Like all those girls that you hung out with and the VCs, they hate you now. they fucking hate you. Like, so I don't know. Like, I wouldn't put any weight on your chat because your new friends are just going to do the same thing as the ones before. So,
hormones, you know, they might actually go on estrogen or testosterone or something like that, right?
Yeah.
And that's what they're comfortable with. And then there's others who will progress further with like getting, you know, surgeries and stuff like that. Different forms of gender affirming care based on their own level of comfort.
It's not
and,
good.
you know, what they need.
It's not good. See,
why is it not good? Is he going to explain to us why it's not good? Why is it not good for trans people to seek the care that they need to address their gender dysphoria? Why is that bad? Is Poncho going to tell us why that's bad? I hope, for the love of God, that he explains to us why that's bad, because I fail to understand why that's bad.
Obviously, we have completely opposite stances on this, right? So I don't think we'll get anywhere.
Naomi Chance in the chat says, this guy is the personification of the Dunning-Kruger effect. Jesus.
Just because he's already
What's
assuming that?
that?
I'm hateful and he's already...
Dunning-Kruger effect?
yeah, what is that? Is that a
It rings a
new?
bell.
Is that a new Dunning-Kruger effect?
It rings a bell. It's been around forever.
Is that some Dunning?
Not Kruger. God damn it. Kruger effect.
The Dunning-Kruger effect is a cognitive bias in which people wrongly overestimate their knowledge or ability in a specific area. This happens because a lack of self-awareness prevents them from accurately assessing their own skills. The effect is defined as the tendency of people with low ability in a specific area to give overly positive assessments.
Do you think that guy on that submarine had the Dunning-Kruger effect?
I think that's a perfect example. They didn't. Hey, they don't know anything, all right?
That submarine, it goes against every regulation in the book. Like, yeah, I know. Yeah. I saw a new. There's still things coming out about that. I saw a picture today. The TV mount was drilled into the hull. Was mounting the monitor. It was drilled into the hull.
You think if the Beatles rewrote the song, it's like we all live in a yellow. Ah!
I mean, you are. You're literally. I don't know if you realize this, Poncho, but what you're advocating for is the genocide of trans people. When you are saying that trans people should not have access to the care that they need for their gender dysphoria, that's what you're advocating for. That is a hateful thing to do. How can you not understand that?
All this stuff. I don't know. We'll see where this goes.
To overcome their gender dysphoria, okay? This is not a delusion. This is not a fucking choice.
It's what Bonnie said. We all died in a homemade submarine. A homemade submarine.
This is something that, unfortunately, these people deal with.
It is a choice to transition and become transgender and cut your dick off and do gender.
Again with the cutting your dick. Is he like into trans people? Is he like into trans people and he just like fetishizes about them like chopping their dicks off or something? Because this guy has already at this point, we're only 7 minutes into this video, and multiple fucking times at this point, he has mentioned the dicks of trans people. Like, bruh, like is that your kink? Like, hey, we don't kink shame around here, but like, holy shit, my god.
Oh shit, he's using the Nile prosecution effect. just call them gay. Hey man, you're talking about dicks a lot. Oh, what are you, gay?
Yeah. How many times are you going to mention that?
Affirming care. That's a choice. You chose to do that. I get that you didn't choose to have gender dysphoria. I understand that, and I understand that's a real thing. As I mentioned, bodybuilders have it too.
Wait. Is he confusing body dysmorphia that some bodybuilders are... He's referring to bodybuilders. Is he confusing body dysmorphia with gender dysphoria? Oh my god.
I mean, tomato.
He played another sound, except this time I could see it coming because he like reached over.
He looks down, yeah.
Yeah, it must have been on the other stream deck that's further away. You like watch it again, he like leans over.
That some bodybuilders are... He's referring to bodybuilders. Is he confusing body dysmorphia with gender dysphoria? Oh my god.
Hold on, retard break. I need a retard break. Give me a retard break for like 2 fucking minutes, okay? I can't keep listening to fucking retards.
This guy speaks with such like confidence that he knows what the fuck he's talking about, and he just confused body dysmorphia with gender dysphoria.
Shit, was that a soundboard?
Yes, the retard break thing was a soundboard.
Oh my! I stupidly thought that was a woman calling in.
No. I think he's played that before.
I haven't heard that one before.
Yeah. This guy's a genuine fucking retard.
As many of you know,
oh my god, there's another one.
am retarded.
I feel like I've outpaced him intellectually.
Oh, there's another one.
But even go back to that example. Should we just tell them
4 in a matter of 10 seconds?
Oh my god, more like 6 seconds.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the way they get that help is by speaking to their doctor about getting gender affirming care, whatever the level of gender affirming care is that they need. As I mentioned, he reacted to a second ago, for some people, that's just social transition, changing their name, using different pronouns, dressing differently. For some people, that's seeking out hormone replacement therapy. And for some people who can afford to do so because it's really expensive, for some people it's surgery, right? And like, again, your obsession with like them chopping their dicks off, as you said it, we saw the percentage, a very low percentage of people who are trans actually seek out the surgery. So like, I don't understand what you're...
Is that because though it's too expensive? I imagine it's a very expensive procedure.
Why are you asking me this, bro? Yeah, hi, I'm Matt Pitt. I know everything about trans people. What give me your questions. I know the answer there, Mitch. I'm going to go with yes.
I mean, I imagine it would be An elective surgery.
Let's move to our trans expert, Matt Pitt. Matt Pitt, what do you have to say about the elective surgeries of trans people and how expensive they are? They're pretty expensive.
Your obsession is with it's so weird. It's so fucking weird.
They need somebody like me to tell them the truth.
The truth. He's telling you the truth,
It's
chat.
wild, man. It's wild. We're living in clown world.
Abby, thank you for the 2. Leave Brick out of this, Tipster. How dare you?
Like any
Quite
other
literally.
condition that people would deal with. Okay, so
Gender
we already
disrupting care,
see
yeah, for
the
real.
level of ignorance this guy
Ever.
has, that this is not a choice, right?
It
Just
is
like
a
being
choice
gay
to
is
be
not a
trans.
choice. It just you're gay or you're not.
You know one thing
Believe
I gotta
that,
say
guys.
about missing a leg? There is no dysphoria because I'm already disfigured, right? So my brain was like, oh, okay, well, it can't get any worse, right? Like, this is it. This is the bottom of the barrel. So, you know, there's no, like, looking in the mirror and being like, oh, I see another leg, you know, or anything like that. Or, oh, I want, it looks like I gained, like, 40 pounds. Like, no, I look in the mirror, I'm like, oh, I'm a dude with one leg. That sucks. And then, like, so that's one thing about being disabled that's pretty cool. Like, you don't have, like, dysphoria.
Yeah.
Because it's already, you're already kind of, like,
I identify as an
mentally
abled
mis-
person. What is this?
yeah. I'm going to go step on my right foot. Ah!
Oh. Have you ever done that?
Once, almost one time. One thing they warned us about was getting out of bed in the morning. When you first become an amputee, a lot of people forget that they're amputees, and so they'll get out of bed and they'll just fucking fall on their face. So that was one thing they warned us about. And then that never happened to me. Like, I never got out of bed and like thought that, but I did. I had a really bad nightmare once. It was really weird. I was dreaming that the lights were flickering next to me, and it was like freaking me out. And I literally it freaked me out so much I just jumped out of bed, and I caught myself before I like just fully stood up, and I fully like stood up on the missing leg. So I caught myself before I did that. And then there was one time where I was in the bathroom and I was taking my boxers off, and because I'm pretty good, I can put my boxers on with just one leg. It's actually pretty talented.
I imagine it would be easier with one leg.
No, because I can actually put it over the missing leg, and then I have to take the other foot and step into it. Wow. So I like lean on something and I get. But anyways, I'm taking the boxers off, and I'm on my one leg, and I forget for like a split second that I'm missing a leg, and I go to put weight on it, and I catch myself before I fall. Those are the only 2 times where that's happened.
Yeah. Thank you for the 5, C. Seth. She says, Mitch, pause the stream. I have to take a shower. No, C. Seth.
Yeah, if I have anybody that's watching this video that's that low IQ, I wouldn't mind if you believed that, because I don't want any low IQ people in my audience. If we're on the top...
Okay, the only low IQ person I see here, Poncho, is you.
Fuck, bro, fuck.
Somebody who exists in a state of ignorance.
He's
somebody
literally
who
coping.
refuses to get out of that state of ignorance, and somebody who just...
Wait, did he play that sound effect just then, or was that in the replay?
We'll go back and we'll see.
The person I see here, Poncho, is you.
Fuck, bro, fuck.
No.
Somebody who exists in a state of ignorance.
He's
somebody
literally
who
coping.
refuses to get out of that state of ignorance, and somebody who just is perfectly fine.
Bro, when are we going to actually have a good debate, or when are you going to bring up good talking points? Bring up the studies. I'd love to hear you bring up the studies about gender being disconnected from sex and all these other studies about trans people, because this bitch did the studies, bro, chat. Chat, this is the bitch who did the trans studies.
Okay, what does that have to do with anything? what does that have to do with anything?
I gotta side with Tipster there. That the way she looks doesn't really have much to do with anything.
No, she's a lesbian.
Oh, yeah.
Don't you get it, Mitch?
But
she's a lesbian, and this is the lesbian world order. she falsified the studies to protect the trans community.
But lesbian and trans are not in the same team.
They're all together.
Same again? I actually had to look this up. I gotta be honest.
C. Seth with another 5 says, pause the stream, Mitch. Stop being mean to me. C. Seth, I'm never mean to you, all right? It's you. I didn't know you from a bar of soap, and you were an absolute bitch to me. And I'm like, what did I do to deserve this? And you're like, get a job. I literally was at my job today. That's why I didn't see this. That's why we're watching it right now. I want to be your friend, C. Seth, but you were just a bitch.
By the way, wanted to say to everybody, we got 142 people watching right now at 5 in the morning. So thank you guys.
Yeah.
Look this up today. What is this chick's name again? Judith Butler. What does that have to do with anything? Okay, he's showing a picture of her as if that somehow like makes like what her studies represent bad. What?
You're telling me there wasn't a little bit of bias with these studies? Just a little.
What would make her biased when she's doing?
All right, now I'm back onto Poncho's side, not Tipster. Just the fact that he can't even entertain it. He's like, no. What would make it bias? Oh.
These studies. Can someone explain to me what would make Judith Butler biased when she's doing these studies?
But you don't think she thought to herself, oh, I'm going to push my idea in these studies. I'm going to grab a bunch of different people who fit my idea for what I want to push out. People don't look into this stuff. And it's so funny how he's talking to me.
I fail to understand why Judith Butler, like doing these studies, how that somehow like invalidates her. What, because she's a woman? I'm so confused. Not only that, but do you think that Judith Butler is the only one doing any kind of gender studies or studies into like, gender?
No, I'm pretty sure there's even more lesbians doing gender studies as well as trans people.
You think Judith Butler knows about the phantom penis bangs?
Hang on, sorry. I didn't hear because the soundboard went off. C-Seth did another $3. She said, I won't be mean to you again if you stall for 5 minutes. All right.
Do you think Judith Butler knows about the phantom penis pangs? Maybe she might have an answer.
Well, I think she knows nothing about any penises because she's a lesbian. I don't think she... Oh, wait, you think she got it chopped off?
No, she's.
Then why would she know about
the studies?
Why would she know?
She did the studies.
Oh, yeah, but I don't think a lesbian doing studies on gender stuff is gonna spend too much time studying the penis. She's just.
That would be my first question. If I was Judith,
yeah, that's because you have a penis and it interests you.
No, well,
she doesn't. Not only does she not have a penis, but she doesn't
how do you
like
know
penises.
I have a penis. Are you just assuming that I have?
I am assuming you have a penis, man. What? Sorry, I wasn't prepared for that comeback. Well, how do you know if I have a penis? Welcome to Now Recording, ladies and gentlemen. It's nearly 6 in the morning. Matt, why are you not asleep?
Because I hate myself, Mitch. You know the funniest part?
Yeah.
The funniest part is I'm actually tired. When I asked you to do this, I was thinking like he's gonna be like I'm working, or he's gonna say no, and then you were like yes, and I was like, oh,
well, I
gotta actually do this now.
Yeah. Well, I can't lie. I don't like lying. Like if I have no good reason not to do it, then I'll do it. When I say no to stuff like this, it's because I have a genuine reason. I've never said no just because.
Hold on, my phantom penis is itching. Give me a second.
Oh, could you have a phantom second penis?
Oh my god! Like, what if you get your penis taken off, but then you have the sensation of 3 penises? That would be absolute curse.
Do you think Tails from Sonic the Hedgehog has 2 penises? Because he has 2 tails.
I think we've gone beyond. Let's go. Let's step back. All right. I think you've taken this way too far. All right.
I have actually. Shit. I take that back. I just remembered the age of Miles the Fox from Sonic the Hedgehog. I take that back.
Okay.
I take that back. Yep. I know it's a fictional character, but there are people out there that get mad. And I'm also stalling for C-Seth. She said 5 minutes. She has 2 minutes left.
All right. You keep stalling. I'm gonna get something to drink.
Oh fuck hell. Doop boop boop. Well, while Matt's there, I'm gonna bring in Niall so we can stall another. You got another 2 minutes, C-Seth. Niall, you got 2 minutes.
Niall? Hello.
Yeah, no, you got 2 minutes.
What about?
Are you high? What did you want? Oh my god, you half an hour.
Oh yeah.
Begging and screaming to come in.
You're saying dumb shit.
I'm saying dumb shit.
It's funny. No, it's just funny. And also the Phantom dick pains, they're confirmed. Yes.
Thank
what was the other one?
Hang on. Thank you for the 5 again. C says thanks, Mitch. You're a real one. Yeah, you better be nice to me now. You better be nice to me, Seth. Otherwise, it's on.
Oh, and apparently estrogen causes it to be harder to masturbate and also less sensation. So yeah, it's a negative for that region.
Interesting. All right, bye. Motherfucker, he had me on speaker. He didn't have his headphones on. I feel so bad now. Niall and I do a stream. Well, sorry, hang on. Let me rephrase. I do a stream, and I sometimes let Niall come on a lot more than he's on now recording. If you'd like to subscribe to that, I'll get you a link. I'm just stalling for time because Matt's not here. Seth, if you are there, please let me know if I can keep playing the stream. I'm like juggling here. I'm juggling on now recording. When Cole wakes up, he's going to have a heart attack. He's going to be like, oh my god, you let Mitch talk on the now recording stream all by himself? Oh shit, Beavers is here. Yeah, Beavers is going to have something to say about that too. Alright, I'm not going to post a link to that channel and promote it. Alright, let's keep watching the stream.
Dysphoria or anything like that, because like you want to see studies. You said you wanted to see studies. You wanted to see sources and studies and shit like that. All right, let me bring up some sources and studies for you, my dude. Let me pull some up for you real quick, okay? Let's start right here. How about this article here from the American Psychological Association? How about this? All right, this is an article that really breaks down like the history of transgenderism. This talks about gender affirming care. It talks about a lot of the discrimination that trans people have to face. That's a pretty good article that really breaks down transgenderism and gender expression and gender identity in great detail. So if you want to take a look at this, that's a good article that you can take a look at. But you know what? I understand that you're...
Ziley says, Mitch, where is my video? What video? There's been no topics and I've been so busy. Are you talking about like a new news video? I'm assuming. Because I don't know what's going on.
A mushhead. I think that maybe this would be a little bit too much reading for your liking. Maybe you'd want something that's a little bit more of a TLDR. So how about this one from the NHS? How about this one that really breaks down gender identity, gender dysphoria, signs of gender dysphoria, the kind of treatments you would seek out for it, et cetera, et cetera. Is that good enough for you?
Where was this in the 90s, though? Just... Oh, Matt's back.
Is that true? Where was this when I was a kid?
Yeah. No, it's like
we were too busy fucking being normal people. I don't know.
Like ADD, like it just didn't exist. Just didn't exist. And then someone came along and they went, "Oh, there's ADD now," and then it was everywhere.
No, they that was in the 90s though, right? Because they were all getting prescribed Ritalin. We're in America.
Yeah.
And they were getting addicted to Ritalin. So you had a bunch of fucking hopped up kids. Fucked up in the head, now addicted to Ritalin.
Yeah. Like, no, I won't call him out. I've already been mean to him too much.
You buddy? Oh no, maybe you want something a little bit different. Maybe you want to know how gender transition helps trans people. We can bring up this article right here from Cornell that breaks down exactly that. And just to kind of give you the key points of what this article talks about, it talks about how there were 55 studies done, and of those 55 studies, 51 of those talk about how gender...
Seth said it again. She said, Mitch, have you ever seen this video? And then sent a link.
No.
Well, I don't recognize it by that link. So no, I'm going to say no, I have not.
Transition. How transitioning has had a positive effect on the mental health of transgender people. A positive effect on those people. Okay, so maybe you could take a look at that one. What else do I have here? I have a few other things pulled up here. What about this one from... right here, Wiley Online Library. What does this one break down? This talks about how there's systematic literature review of 28 peer-reviewed studies.
I do really love Tipster's hat, though. It's a really fucking awesome hat. What do I do with my Tipster poster that I've had on the wall for 2 years?
Oh, you keep that up, baby. You keep that up. You never take it down.
Keep it up, never take it down. Okay.
Yeah, but I think, is Tipster the type of guy that like goes to like IRL functions with that hat on? And he's like, so what is Tipster? And he's like, oh, I sell hats. You know, or something.
I reckon he does it to family events for sure.
Oh yeah, and they're all like, there he is again with his fucking hat. And, you know, he does this fucking YouTube channel where he goes on and he cries to women. Oh
my god.
That's my description of the Tipster YouTube channel. That's what his bio should say. I go on stream and I cry to women.
Seth says you should play it. Alright. I'm actually... What I'm going to do it... No, I just want to see what it is. So I'm going to turn that off. I'm going to mute that so that it doesn't play any sound. Just to see what the hell it is. We're not candy. by. Okay, yeah, this is some weird hallucination that you've had, and I'm not watching it on stream. Sorry. Sorry, Matt.
Okay, press play.
Concerning individuals who underwent gender-affirming treatment, 80% of which of those individuals reported a significant improvement in their dysphoria. And it also says that 78% of the individuals reported a significant improvement in their psychological symptoms. Positive things that came out of them getting gender-affirming care. And I figured I'll show you one more. I'll go ahead and bring up this one because maybe you want a long-term study. There's a long-term study here.
Do you think Tipster did all this research on it himself in his own time, or do you think this was fed to him?
I think he's got a trans researcher.
Yeah, that is like here's a whole bunch of studies.
By trans researcher, I mean someone who identifies as a researcher.
Here, a long-term peer-reviewed longitudinal study over a period of 10 to 24 years that finds that through medical treatment and legal affirmation, transgender people experience improved qualitative and quantitative outcomes regarding their mental health and overall well-being. You said you wanted studies, you said you wanted facts, you said you wanted the fucking details. There you fucking go, my dude.
Soundboard.
Again, I could see it coming again because I saw him reach for it.
How many?
There you fucking go. How about that, my dude?
21.
About how I'm operating from a place of ignorance.
21.
Dude, I've looked all
So
this
he
stuff
paused
up.
for a bit.
You're starting to see how this all...
He paused for a bit.
Really?
He went on his research tangent.
All that stuff I just showed you?
See, Seth again says you have to play it, Mitch. It's Xylie's favorite video. I'm definitely not playing it now because she will kill me.
All that stuff I just showed you? You looked all that up. You knew about all that. Meanwhile, you think this is the only woman who's ever done gender studies, the only one who's ever covered anything in regards to gender-affirming care, transgenderism, gender identity, etc., etc. You think she's the only one who's ever had anything to do with that. But you looked into all of this, right? You looked into all of this. Okay, buddy.
Like works. And chat, if we want to even go deeper, you know, I'm just giving you the information. I'm not even trying to make a big point here. It's just funny. It's hilarious.
Being an ignorant fucking person. That's what I see here.
Topic of hate. Yeah, dude, because you've mentioned so much so far. Hating groups of people, I'd say the only group of people I really hate are pedophiles. All this guy has said so far is I'm hateful. That's it. And then
I mean, because I believe you are. I believe you're bigoted towards trans people. You literally called them delusional and said that we shouldn't, quote, feed into their delusions, meaning we shouldn't encourage them to seek out gender-affirming care for their condition.
I'm ignorant. I don't care if they die. I'm waiting to get burned alive. You know, some people would...
Wait.
It's a horrible...
The first video, he's like, I don't care if they die. I don't care if they get burned alive. And then in him reacting to that, he's like, yeah, I'm waiting for like what?
No, I think he's... I think that was out of context.
It just looks funny.
Jasper Rose in the chat says, Tipster, listen, I don't hate you, but also you're delusional and wrong with dealing with X, even though part of X is legitimately proven, and I agree it exists. Make it make fucking sense.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Yep.
Can't wait for Poncho to react to this. That would be funny, wouldn't it?
Poncho, this is a PR-ass response. Why don't you just come out and say you hate trans people if you don't agree with any of the things they do with transitioning or their decision? Because that's just stupid. That's just stupid. There's nothing you gain from hating people. You don't gain. Come on, say something.
You don't hate trans people, but you hate the things that allow them to exist and live a comfortable life.
Whoa. Okay, so...
Yeah, what does he have to say here? I want to see.
Yeah, this guy got psyoped.
We want to see too.
I
got psyoped, chat. I'm the one who got psyoped.
He comes
okay?
with a sound effect.
You're the one who showed a picture of a woman who did gender studies to try and discredit the existence of transgender people. Okay, you're the one who did that, but I'm the one who has.
No. We got a donation. I was going to read.
I'm about to read it after the sound.
Facts, which I showed moments ago, which I use to formulate my own opinions on transgenderism. But I'm the one who got psyoped, my dude. I'm the one who got fucking psyoped. Okay, buddy.
Drop it.
Okay, buddy.
Yeah. Fucking you tell him, Tipster. Fucking you got him, bro. You got him. You got him right where you want him. You got him in the headlock, bro. And that soundbite just makes everything even better. You fucking got his ass, bro. Thank you, GG Evans, for the $5. Everything Tipster just listed off boils down to if you agree with what I say, I am, then that makes me happy. What great leap in science for humanity.
Okay. It's all a psyop, chat. We've all been fooled. We've all been had.
What else to say? He just got psyop. So, damn, that's a retarded ass argument. So this.
Mitch.
And for some reason, that makes them mad. Maybe they don't know how to utilize technology. Maybe they're just too dense to fucking see it, and they wanted to hate on because of
bumped it. God damn it! I know.
Mitch.
The thing went haywire.
Mitch. Mitch.
I know.
Mitch.
I know. It's
Mitch.
playing. It's playing
Mitch.
biggest. Yeah.
Mitch.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Do you remember the timestamp, Mitch?
We were at about here. I remember it was about 28. Okay. I went to press the play button. I missed. I hit another key. I apologize.
Person. That's what I see here.
Topic of hate. Yeah, dude, because you've mentioned so much so far. Hating groups of people, I'd say the only group of people I really hate are pedophiles. All this guy has said so far is I'm hateful. That's it. And that
I mean, because
this is where we were, right?
Yeah, go about like 2 minutes ahead.
Yeah.
Who did that, but I'm the one who has facts, which I showed moments ago, which I use to formulate my own opinions on transgenderism, but I'm the one who got psyoped, my dude. I'm the one who got fucking psyoped. Okay, buddy. Okay, buddy. Okay. It's all a psyop, chat. We've all been fooled. We've all been had.
What else to say? He just got psyoped.
I mean, pause. I mean, it's not a psyop, but it is weird. Like, I've talked to Tips behind the scenes. He never expressed any like.
Pay me.
He never expressed any sort of opinion about trans people. Like the way I always saw Tipster as apolitical in the sense that I always figured he just had my opinion. Like they're allowed to do whatever they want to do. You know, I just figured that was his opinion. He never talked about it. He never went deep about this stuff. He never talked about how like, oh, the trans people are being fucked over or they're being suppressed, or there's like a trans Holocaust or anything of that. Like none of these talking points ever came out of his mouth from what I've heard behind the scenes. Now there could be others that have heard different, and then it's just like all of a sudden, like a few months ago, after when the Bud Light thing happened, it's just boom, trans talking point. He's in replies of trans people. He's saying weird things to trans people about their fucking weird trans titty milk. Like he's all over the place with the trans stuff. And it feels, I don't think it's a psyop. I think it's an algorithm. I think he's getting attention for this, and that's where he's heading. That's the train he's on now.
Mm.
He took the L1 train to Trans Central.
Yeah. All right, I'm fine.
Damn, that's a retarded ass argument. So this guy's logic is these people can't exist comfortably without being trans. He wants you to chop your dick off. He wants you to chop your titties off. He wants you to get hormone replacement surgery, whatever, therapy.
I want you to get whatever. Okay, if there's any trans people watching this, I want you to be able to have access to whatever gender affirming care to address your gender dysphoria. Okay, that's what I want. I think that people should be able to have access to the care they need to deal with their own issues.
I think trans people should have access to whatever gender affirming care they want as well. But I want a leg first. I feel like I deserve a leg more than your gender affirming care.
No, Matt.
And no. I'm not asking for much.
No,
I'm just asking for a leg.
I think their mental health would be better served than your mental health, because
you
would lose your sense of identity.
No, back of the bus. All right, I'm in the front. I want my leg first. Then you guys can get free fucking gender care or whatever. How much does that shit cost, by the way? It's gotta be a lot of money.
Depends on the country. It's probably free in the state of Victoria, I'm betting.
I don't like in the United States. It's gotta be a lot of money. I would love to interview like a real like a chill trans person and ask them like how much it costs for transitions. Like that's something I would ask Blair White. Like how much money would this cost without healthcare, without health insurance?
Yeah,
you know.
And I don't think that that's a bad take. I don't think that that's problematic at all.
That's what he wants.
Fuck you, want to pay me.
He just wants y'all to be gay. I don't know how y'all don't see it. That's the hill he's on.
Wait, he wants you all to be gay? Does he think that being gay and being transgender is the same thing? This is the guy who talks about how he's telling people the truth. The same guy who thinks that being gay and being transgender is the same fucking thing.
Hold on.
Chat, is Poncho actually the only 19? Anyone in the chat actually know? Like, is he like only like early 20s, 19?
I swear he does look like he's paying child support. Like
he looks like he's 20. Yeah, he looks like he's 26.
He looks 30.
He looks like he's heading to like his high school reunion. But if he is only 19, then this is simply Tipster looking for an easy W.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
Retard break. I need a retard break. Give me a retard break for like
Oh my god, that's another one.
Yep.
You did two there at the same time.
2 fucking minutes, okay? I can't keep listening to fucking retards.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Oh my god, that was
Here,
good.
that allow them
that another
to live
one?
happy, healthy
Yeah.
lives, right? You don't hate trans people, but you don't want them to be able to make that choice. Make it make sense, chat.
Okay.
Nomi Chance in the chat says this guy is like Alex Jones, but somehow dumber. No, don't give him that much credit, okay? Don't give him that much credit. I think Alex Jones has at least a little bit more of a level of intelligence.
Thank you for the 5. Kind of
Fuck
cool,
you,
Greg.
One News, pay me.
Watch all the time, barely comment. Love what y'all do. Beavers is a fucking savage in the best way. Keep applying that pressure, y'all.
Thank you, kind of cool, Greg. Greatly appreciate.
Thank you,
sir.
Greg. That is kind of cool.
Or ma'am.
No, I'm going all in here. That's a man.
This fucking guy is a fucking loser ass fuckboy who's literally like a wannabe fucking Sneeko, like a low budget Walmart brand version of Sneeko, and he's probably gonna get cucked just like Sneeko did.
I'm a cuck. I'm a fucking cuck.
No,
Pause.
Tipster, you are not allowed to use that sound effect, Tipster. That is our sound. You can't have that.
Again, just reminding you, niece, Liana, if you want to pop in, you're welcome to. I know. But I'm saying, I see you in the chat, so I'm just gonna say, like,
Welcome to Australia, Rails, motherfucker.
If you have about 10 minutes, you guys can talk it out. All right, keep going. Because Liana's actually a huge fan of these. All right, let's go. That's another one.
Makes sense.
Oh Jesus, was that 1 or 2 then?
Don't want them to be able to make that choice.
Because the choice is damaging. It's
Why?
as simple as that. All the studies that found that
You've yet to tell us why it's damaging. Please, for the love of God, Poncho, tell me why it's damaging. Why is it damaging for people to get the treatment they need for their condition? Why? Tell me why it's damaging.
idea that it's not damaging was conducted by a lesbian who 1000% I believe had some bias in her study. Plenty of bias.
Make it make sense.
You dumb cunt.
Tipster, if you're watching, I dare you to do a stream where you don't do one soundboard. Like, I want you to do a stream with your hands tied behind your back, not in front of you, behind your back. And
well, I think Tipster's downfall was the soundboard. Like, yeah. I feel like, when did he start doing the soundboard? Last year, right?
Yeah, last year. Yeah.
Yeah. So like that was when things were starting to take a turn for the worse.
Yeah. When he started relying on that. I think it started when he stopped doing the news clip things, and he abandoned that altogether, I think, at one point, and just did live streams, and then he'd cut those up and then upload those.
Yeah, no, his news clips were better.
Yeah, that was when it turned. That was when it turned.
Jesus.
You can actually gain a lot by hating people on the internet, or hating trans people, or hating whatever group of people on the internet, because there's a market for that. But I want to be above that. I don't want to just lead with hate. And
I want to be above that by saying that trans people shouldn't have access to the care they need.
They don't need it at all. Holy shit.
Their gender dysphoria.
And you're pushing 400 pounds. I don't know what else to say.
Oh my God. He doesn't have an actual argument. Faith in the chat says, cite your sources or just admit you don't have any, Poncho. No, because he doesn't have an actual fucking argument and he can't explain his bullshit fucking position. Instead, he's just going to say I'm fat, chat, which I am. I'm a very large, rotund man. There's no denying that.
When was the last time you saw his dick? No. Oh, see how
the last time I saw my leg.
See where he is now. I'm willing to bet as soon as I press play, a sound bite is about to play. Because
all right, here we go. All right,
okay.
Yeah,
Papa got fat,
but like you don't have an argument, so it's just like,
no, you didn't.
Let's call.
What? What
was
it?
A sound bite.
I didn't hear it.
Papa got fat,
but like you don't have an argument, so it's just like, let's call him fat. Okay, buddy.
Did you not hear it? Yeah.
Oh, was it? I'm fat.
No, it was the Papa got fat.
Oh, and then he did another one. So
yeah, I'm fat, bro.
Yeah.
I still have a better argument than you, and I have the
30.
facts to back it up.
This guy doesn't come with any valid argument, and he keeps playing the laugh track. This shit's cringe as fuck.
I fucking
is this when he's
everyone.
like, guys, do you like my
Jesus.
soundboard?
You know, at the end of the day, as I said, I don't agree with it, but that doesn't mean I'm hating. I think people who are trans suffer from a mental illness, and that's gender dysphoria. We learned about that years ago, and it got changed.
So Bungie in the chat says, as a past fan of him, he has always acted like a know-it-all. When I watched him, he was reviewing really basic things, but when he began covering topics such as anti-LGBTQ+, I stopped watching him. Yeah, I can understand that. I can totally understand why you might see some of his dog shit takes now, and actually like, be like, okay, like I'm done with this fucking guy. Also, Augie would be in his fucking chat. Oh, him total tipster destruction. Okay, buddy. Fucking Augie.
What's wrong with Augie?
What?
What's wrong with Augie, Tipster? What's wrong with Augie?
He's Chinese. He's a Chinese spy.
Of course, Augie
was gonna be like. Tipster's gonna be like, of course, Augie's here. Oh, unbelievable! Like, gag me with a spoon. Like, I can't believe Augie's here, bro. That's so transphobic.
Be hanging out in this guy's fucking chat. Okay, especially while he's going on a transphobic fucking rant. It's not a mental illness.
Wait until you hear that Augie and Poncho have done streams together. Like a lot of streams together, I think, the past few months.
Uh-oh. Mental condition.
Yeah. Oh my god, the wordplay. Chat, a mental disorder is a confusion in the brain. Holy shit, bro has no fans, so he has a laugh track. His fans probably hate him secretly. Like,
did you guys know, chat? I have no fans. Those of you guys who are watching the stream right now, you do not fucking exist. I don't know if you're aware of that, chat, but you guys are like, you're a figment of my imagination. You do not exist, chat. All right?
I don't know what else to say. This is so bad. 36-year-old motherfucker who's pushing 400 that wants you to chop your dick off. Ladies and gentlemen.
Why is he so obsessed with the genitals of trans people? I'm genuinely confused. Why do you have the genitals of trans people on your brain so fucking much, Poncho? It's fucking weird and kind of creepy.
Daddy Matt.
Okay, it's a mental condition that they deal with.
Okay, it's not creepy. What the fuck? It's not creepy. Why are you doing that? Why are you doing this? Oh, you're being kind of creepy to bringing up genitals, bro. Oh my god, he's starting to sound like these people.
I like vaginas. I'm sorry, is that creepy to bring up? Probably.
Mental condition is by seeking out gender affirming care. Okay?
From a mental illness to a what do they call it? A term now. It's just a term. They don't need that's this guy's worldview. That these people need this gender affirming care. They need to chop their dicks off. They need
this every fucking time. What is this Poncho, what is your obsession with dick? Please, for the love of God, could you fill us in? Why are you obsessed with dick? Which, by the way, hey, you know, if you're gay, hey, I respect that. I love gay people. Gay people are fantastic, okay? But
I think he genuinely realized, like, oh shit, I'm sounding kind of homophobic right now.
By the way, it's okay to be gay, guys. All right.
Seriously, bro, what is your obsession with cock? Why do you have cock on the brain? Like, is there something you're not telling us, bro? Like, again, no judgment whatsoever, but it seems like you really have an obsession with dick.
Let's celebrate.
Oh shit, that was another one.
And suck some dick.
I'm gonna come.
Jeez.
Did you see 3 in a row?
That was like 4. Yeah.
Hang on, we need to double check this. Hold on.
Yeah.
You really have an obsession with dick.
1.
Let's celebrate and suck some dick.
I'm gonna come.
3.
Jeez.
Girls to take testosterone and boys to take estrogen.
34.
It's all backwards. A term for a boy who's confused and thinks he's actually a girl, or a girl who's confused and actually thinks she's a boy. And just because you have some sort of mental disorder doesn't mean I can't treat you like a human. I'll have a conversation with you if you're cool. But if we get to talking, let's say we're talking about random people, and then the trans person goes, don't misgender them. That's not okay. Bro, I'd stand up and leave. I'd get the fuck out of there, because I'm not going to have somebody...
I don't understand. What's so hard about not misgendering people, right?
I'm not going to live in retard world, Tipster. I've done it for too long. I was too nice, and I...
Can we put that on our soundboard and play that every time we play Tipster's clips?
How many situations have you been in where you have had to, like, make sure you got someone's gender? Now, you probably actually had to do that today, Mitch, but...
yeah. Well, they luckily had a name tag, and it had a name that was spelled in the male way, so I knew what one to say.
I've never been in a situation where I've had to, like, I gotta make sure I get the pronouns right. You know, I've never been in that. Only on the internet does that, like, apply. And I feel like IRL, right? IRL, Poncho's not going to walk away if someone's like, hey, you got the pronouns wrong. He's not going to do that IRL. He's fronting. He's not going to actually do that. IRL, it's more or less just like, even if you get misgendered, it's more like, it's probably like shit, they got it wrong. Well, I'll try to remind them, and then, you know, like, it's one of those. It's like, none of this stuff, all of this is like hyperbolic on the internet. Like, there's no like mass like psychosis or anything like that going on with the whole pronouns and stuff. in real life, except maybe in like L.A. and New York City, and like San Francisco and stuff.
There's been a few times where I've been in that situation, and I'll only do it when it's bleedingly obvious what fucking gender they are. And if it's like a bit, could go either way, I'll avoid using pronouns at all. I won't even say they. I'll say their name.
Beavers, you wouldn't walk away. You'd say, "Pull down your pants."
Yeah, either way.
Oh, yeah?
Even
Prove it.
It'd be either pull down your pants because I want to fuck you, or pull down your pants. I want to see if there's a penis.
Pull down your pants. I want to put your money where your mouth is.
Remember, Jack, he's not transphobic, chat. You have to remember, he is not transphobic, okay? He's not going to respect your pronouns. He's going to be an absolute dick to you and claim that, like, oh, if you tell me, like, what your pronouns are, I don't give a fuck. I'm not going to use them because I don't live in your, and according to him, retard world. But he's not transphobic, chat. Remember, he's not transphobic, though.
Retard World sounds like a really cool theme park.
Mommy, I want to go to Retard World.
and the special like performer is Ricky Berwick.
Mommy, Ricky Berwick's performing at the Retard World. Can I go?
Remember that.
Actually cared about pandering to delusion, and I'm just not doing that anymore. It's that simple. And then they'll say, "Oh no, but you're disrespecting them by doing that." No, I'm just speaking about what I know to be objectively true. What?
What he knows to be objectively true, based on his feelings, chat. Based on his feelings alone. Because again, he hasn't provided any sources. He hasn't provided any facts or anything to back up his claims. I did, right? I did. But like, holy shit, where's your proof? Where's your proof to back up your statements, Poncho? I'd really like to see that. I can understand if like maybe you meet a trans person for the first time and...
Thank you for the 3, C. Seth. She says, his palms are sweaty, knees weak, arms are heavy, there's vomit on his sweater already, mom's spaghetti. I don't get it.
You don't get that?
No, I know it's Eminem, but what's this got to do with the stream?
I don't know. I think Seth's on drugs.
Cool. Yeah. Keep taking drugs, see Seth, and keep donating. Good girl.
Maybe you can't tell based on your first interaction with them, what their gender is or something, and you act...
Chad, this guy lives like a fucking loser.
...accidentally misgender them. Like,
you know what I think it is? I think this guy just lets his emotions guide him through life. Completely.
Wait. This motherfucker didn't just say that, okay? Now I'll admit, I'm a little bit of an emotional guy. I wear my heart on my sleeve, but you didn't just say that, bro. You didn't just say that I let my emotions determine how I have opinions on things. When I'm the one who was able to provide...
Mm-hmm.
He's right. He lets his emotions guide his opinions. His emotions brought him here.
His emotions of who he wants to fuck? The emotion behind that?
No. This all began because Tipster was sulking because Augie covered the AP over 9K stuff, and Tipster didn't have the gall to be like, "Fuck you, Augie, why'd you fucking say that? Why don't we have a talk about this?" He just kept it inside and he held it in. All right, he lives on emotions, bro. Poncho's 100% right here.
Yeah, I mean, there's other ways. Ooh, see Seth donated another 3. Matt knows me too well. Yeah, we're still confused.
She's on drugs.
Is she watching a repeat? Like, she's watching some of this.
She was answering me. She's on drugs.
No, I think she's watching another stream, like one we've already done, and she's clicking that donate button on there and like typing to it. Oh, why aren't they responding to me? Because we're reading it on this stream anyway. Yeah, there's other ways to get your emotions out though without having to have the sit down. Like, go punch a punching bag, or like just fucking yell into a glass bottle or something.
Every opinion Tipster has ever
have sex with your wife. Oh wait, yeah, no, you can't do that one. That's why he's all emotional.
Every avenue he's went through has been based on emotion. He's here right now doing this stream based off of emotion. It all goes back to that.
What are we doing this stream based on?
Insanity.
Is that not an emotion?
Yeah.
Is insanity an emotion? I don't know.
Receipts earlier in this stream to back up the statements that I'm making. Meanwhile, you haven't shown us shit. The only thing you showed us was a picture of a woman and claimed that because she's a woman, she's somehow biased when she does these gender studies. So who's really the one here that's operating on emotions when they come to their own conclusions?
See Seth again. I love women.
Conclusions, Poncho. Who's the one that's operating
Yeah, well, you do sound like a lesbian.
on emotions when it comes to this particular topic?
Just a really emotional fat guy, right? And I think he like has this guilt complex. I don't even know what it is, Chad. I don't even know what to call it.
He's like trying to psychoanalyze me, and he doesn't even know what the fuck he's talking about. Jesus.
This guy just feels like he needs to pay.
Deathwater says,
What?
He's just saying you're emotional. He's not trying to psychoanalyze you. He said what we've all said. You've conceded to this before. Dude, you've gone on Twitter and you've gotten in fights with people like Mama Max and all these people based solely on emotion because you cannot control your emotion. You go full force, you have a freak out moment, and then you get in your fucking feelings and you start fucking bitching on Twitter and you start getting all sad boy and be like, people don't love me. Yeah, people don't love you. It's fucking commentary. It's Twitter. Yes, they don't love you. Those fucking girls in your comment in the VCs don't love you. The fucking people in the chat watching you right now don't love you.
Because
none of these people love you.
Yeah. I think C. Seth is on drugs. She donated and said the name Matt Pitt goes pretty hard. He in the pit. Fuck. Sorry, did you ever
wake up tomorrow and be like $40 light? She's gonna, what did I do?
Dude, she's more than that.
She's a lesbian? Wait.
Oh, here she goes again. Mosh pit. Okay, cool.
Wait. He thinks she's a lesbian, which to be clear, I actually think that she is. But like, how does her being a lesbian make her studies biased? Again, I have to ask the question, does he think that being gay and being trans is the same thing? Like, I understand that, gay people and trans people are both under the LGBTQ plus umbrella, right? They're both under that umbrella. But like, does he think that being gay and being trans is the same thing? Because it's not. He's so stupid.
As many of you know,
I love how
am retarded.
He's so fucking dumb, chat.
Wait, was that?
What's up, Beavers?
By the way,
yeah,
I love how my man's right. He went and he read one. He went and he read one article, which is the equivalent, right, of taking somebody else's opinion as your own.
Yeah.
He hasn't gone and he hasn't reviewed the literature, right? He hasn't gone and he hasn't perused like a bunch of things and then, come to a conclusion. He's found one dyke's opinion from Cornell. And he's just like, well, I can't come up with my own opinion. I'm just going to take hers.
No, see Seth again with a 3 says, my dog is barking. I should call her. See Seth, this is not your Snapchat AI. Like, you're just having a one-way conversation.
Enter to these groups, and
he said she's lesbian and that's why so he thinks that being gay and being trans is the same thing. I can understand to some extent if she was a trans woman. Like, obviously I wouldn't agree with what he's saying, but I can understand the logic in his brain if she was a trans woman, right? How he could be like, well, she's biased because she's trans, and so of course her studies are going to favor transgenderism, right? But being gay and being trans is not the same fucking thing. Are you really this stupid, Poncho? Holy shit!
Kind of is. It kind of is.
Why is
right?
that, Davis?
Because if you go talk to a normal person, right, like a non-internet person, they equate those two things, right? It's the same thing. It's being fruity. It's being special. Right?
Mm-hmm.
It's and also the gays have a vested interest in it's their new fight. They've got nothing left to fight for. They conceded on everything, bro.
I don't think they conceded. They won. They won on everything.
Well, it's not winning, right? When the majority gives you something, it's not winning. It's people conceding.
See Seth again with a 3.
The world could still be Saudi Arabia, Mitch.
I'd be happier there. See Seth says, I miss my wife, Mitch. She's on drugs. But yeah, I'd be happier in Saudi Arabia. They wouldn't do anything to me. I tan really well. I'm gonna play this video before I say some more dumb shit.
This is the byproduct. This is what you get. Somebody who's trying to die on the hill of gender affirming surgery.
Yes, I will die on that hill. If gender affirming care results in less people taking their lives because of the severe anxiety, depression, and distress that they suffer from gender dysphoria, then yes, I will die on that hill. I am in favor of trans people having access to the health care that they need.
Self-applaud.
Where are we at? Where are we at now?
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 36. We're at 36.
I will 100% die on that fucking hill, my dude.
Would you though? Would you literally die on that hill? Like if come to it, would you die for that, or would you go, meh?
I wouldn't. I'd hand the trans people the razor blades. I'd be like, "Oh, peace out. I'm out."
Who's 36 and
I ain't dying on this hill, buddy.
100 pounds.
Like, I do think that sometimes people get a little too uppity about that, and as a result, it causes conflict where there doesn't need to be conflict.
I think
Deathwater.
See, Seth again says, maybe if I get a $60, my wife will come back. If I get to $60, my wife will come back. Okay, buddy.
The chat says a lot of lesbians are TERFs, so that throws his argument out of the window, I guess. I'll say this. I don't know if that's true. I don't know the percentage of lesbians that are TERFs, so I'm going to take that one with a grain of salt. But, Poncho, you know your arguments are fucked up. You know your fucking arguments are fucked up when Deathwater, who is like the token rightoid in my chat, I say that with love and as a joke, my dude, but when the token right-leaning person in my chat is presenting like things that he believes tears down your arguments, you know you done fucked up, my dude.
There's another one. 37.
What? Oh, 37.
Yeah, 37.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people, definitely. You hear about people bitching on TikTok about how some random clerk at the gas station misgendered them, and they'll post about it on TikTok, and it'll get millions of views. So yeah, it's in our face.
Or it could simply be resolved as like, oh, you know, I actually go by...
That's an interesting thing in chat. Why are you trying to hate on what other people do in their life? See, that's where everybody gets it twisted. That's where everybody gets it twisted. I've noticed. Everybody thinks me talking about something is hating on it, or me just telling the truth.
I mean, you're literally saying that trans people are delusional. You're literally saying that they shouldn't have access to gender-affirming care because it's a delusion. And we're feeding into that delusion by allowing them to do that. How can that be determined as anything other than hateful towards them? You're literally advocating for the care that they use to exist. This is the care that allows trans people to even exist, okay? You're advocating for that just going away. How can that be determined as anything other than hateful and fucking retarded?
Beavers, are you alright?
You know, a bitch can just put on some. You know, a bitch can just put on some makeup and like a dress, right?
Yep.
You know what I mean? I don't know, Holmes.
Yeah,
I've seen those transition fucking. Have you seen those transition videos?
Yeah, but that might work, Beavers, while their clothes are on. But see, Seth says, hit it, skirt, we're in the zone, boys. Yeah, she's definitely on drugs. Sorry, Beavers, go.
I'm just saying, a penis is just a big clit. Just saying.
About something is hating on it. It doesn't make any sense. And I think it's because the argument has shifted so far left and so liberal that if you have any form of common sense...
Please tell me he calls me a libtard. I would love to hear him call me a libtard. Please, for the love of God, call me a fucking libtard, my dude.
They'll just automatically label you as, like,
how excited you got.
Because the argument in general about transgenderism is so far left already. That's the mainstream right now. I'm not here for it. Why the fuck would I waste my time hating on them? Augie said hatred is good. Yeah, because their form of hatred is...
Oh my God, Augie would say that in this chat. Augie would be the guy saying that hatred is good in this fucking chat.
It's just common sense in our world, right?
So mad.
So, yeah, I mean, I think genuine hatred is, like, very obvious, right? Like, fuck this guy, I hope he dies. Like, that's hatred. And sometimes even people say that sarcastically, right? So, you get what I'm trying to say.
But I feel like once somebody has let you know, hey, these are my pronouns, it's not that difficult to just be a decent human being.
Oh my God.
It sometimes is, though. Sometimes.
Daddy?
Yeah, what if they're being a fucking asshole?
That is whoa, okay, you took it further. That is not what I meant. You took it in the direction of, oh man, I just can't resist the urge to deliberately not use the correct gender pronouns. No, I didn't. I meant accidentally. Like if you just forget.
What if they get your order wrong? Yeah.
You're gonna make all the other 7-year-olds cry at the McDonald's birthday party.
No, they put mayonnaise on the hamburger. I didn't order mayonnaise.
Those fuckers today, though. I ordered a hotcakes meal, which comes with a hash brown. I got halfway through the hotcakes, realized they didn't put the hash brown in there, and I was still in the restaurant. And I'm like, it's too fucking late for me to go ask for it. Like, too much time has expired. It's gonna be like,
no, it's not.
Dude, that was 5 minutes ago.
Go get your hash brown.
I couldn't do it.
Yeah, you should have done the Matt Pitt thing. Walk up to that 17-year-old behind the counter, that 17-year-old girl, and just be like, "Hey, bro, where's my fucking hash brown?"
That would be such a good advantage being in, like, having no leg, is that you look scary, like, when you're pissed off. Would be fucking
how does one leg look scary?
Well, when you got a peg leg. It looks
I
scary.
don't have a peg leg, retard.
Well, yeah, well, that's what I mean. You got to get one and an eye patch, dress like a pirate.
You'd be afraid of a man with a peg leg,
bro. That's like
I
could
would
literally like hurt the person with the peg leg and then run away, and they can't catch you. I'm at a
I was gonna make the argument. Yeah, I was gonna make the argument that like he can say whatever he wants because people will take pity on him.
Yeah,
right,
dude. I'm
scared.
I walk the streets at night like a scared white woman, bro. I'm scared when I walk the streets at night. All right, I'm in trouble. Like I got a disadvantage. Right? Like
It's okay, man. I don't think anyone's gonna grape you. Like you're fine.
I just walks around like everybody's from a minority.
Like seriously, the worst you've got to worry about is that
at night.
The worst you've got to worry about, Matt, is your wallet's going to get stolen. I'm pretty sure that's not what women worry about when they're walking around late at night. That is the last thing they're worried about.
A white woman. I didn't say exactly like a white woman. I said
no, it's still nothing like a white woman. Like they're not.
My guard is up. When the fuck did you? Okay, Tipster, calm the fuck down, bro.
I mean, let's be real here, right? I feel like it would be easier to grape Matt.
Yeah,
I like how you're really censoring rape, but you didn't censor another word that you said earlier. I like thank you for censoring yourself. Luckily, you were on mobile, and I don't think the chat actually fucking heard.
I didn't hear what he said. I didn't hear what he said.
We're just gonna keep moving on.
Okay, you messaged me what he said. I didn't hear it.
It's not hard to listen to your own understanding of reality.
Oh, yeah, sorry, I forgot a couple of CSETH donations. First, she said, went to the store today and someone looked at me weird, turned out my shirt was inside out, and now in all caps she says, $69, let's fucking go, I'm so based. Thank you, CSETH. Thank you.
Either.
Don't stop there, keep going, keep doing drugs.
Why don't you just say it for what it is, instead of coping and living in their delusion?
You're the only one that's coping here, dude. You're literally the only one that's coping.
Delusional world.
Thanks for the money.
It's so wild.
Thank you.
Oh, donated $10. Love wins, bro. You're preaching facts.
Well, that was
Thank
like
you very much for the super chat. I do appreciate it.
Donation this whole stream. Am I retarded?
No, you're not.
That's the first time I've heard that donation sound.
We've made 7 times that amount just reacting to his stream. Actually, more. I'm just counting what CSETH gave. Like, it's probably more.
Well, that's the problem when you cater to the left, man. They don't really give that much money. That's why all the right wing guys make a lot of money, and the left ones.
Wait, whoa, Matt. Are we right wing?
No, I'm saying I'm talking about like no. When I say right wing, I say the right wing.
Yeah, okay.
Like the right wing.
I just had to stop you there. I was going, whoa. I'm like, I'm gonna feel like Homer Simpson when he was in that lesbian bar when he didn't realize it. Like, whoa.
Yeah,
I'm not into this.
Like, Mitch. Huh? Mitch, you understand that we're a full-blown right-wing podcast, right, Mitch?
What?
Like, the episodes that you're not on, we're talking about, like, the Jewish theory and all that stuff. Like, you get that, right? You understand, like, I have a picture of Nick Fuentes next to me on my bed.
Jesus Christ.
Matt's from the South. He's got a Confederate flag hanging up.
I had a Confederate flag.
Whoa.
Up, right?
I'd respect that, though. I do respect that, though. Like, it's history. I mean, it's not a very good history.
The thing about the Confederate flag is this, all right? It's a cool looking flag. You cannot argue against the fact that it's a cool looking flag.
Bro, that's the argument I make with my swastika flag.
Oh God, Beavers.
You know what?
I'm celebrating
both of those
my
flags
history,
have both of those flags have the United States and the Australian flag beat in that they're both symmetrical, and I like symmetry. That's why I like.
First off, I must stand my ground. The swastika flag is one of the ugliest flags of all time. Second off, don't you ever compare the Confederate flag to the... What the fuck am I saying?
To the shit, I activated the Deep South within Matt, and don't you ever compare that flag to the United States flag, motherfucker. We fought to break away from their tyranny.
No, there was like a brand change with the Confederate flag that no one ever talks about in the 70s, right? So like the Confederate flag was not the Civil War flag, it was a battle flag. And then in the 50s it became the symbol of I'm tired, guys. Help me out here. Civil rights. It became a symbol of civil rights in the 50s. Against civil rights. Against civil rights. It's 6 in the morning. Give me a break. Against civil rights.
This is amazing. Welcome to 6
Matt,
a.m. Matt.
You're not helping the case here.
Yeah. Against civil rights.
Thank you for coming and making the Agmar.
You gotta let me finish. It's 6 in the morning. It's almost 7 in the morning. You gotta let me finish because I'm really fucking this up here.
Well, you decided to stream, Matt.
It was against civil rights, but in the 70s there was a rebrand. Like bands like Leonard Skinner, Southern rock bands started using the flag as kind of like a symbol for the South, and more of a symbol of not a racist symbol, but more of a symbol of like this is how we do things in the South. We're good old boys. We drive trucks. We do this. We do that. And it became more a rebel. Like we're rebels. We go against the grain. You know, that's what it became.
Yeah.
But now it kind of got twisted back into racism again. And so if you ever wonder like why you see white people being like, well, white people holding the Confederate flag being like, well, I'm not racist. There's not a racist bone in my body. As they wave the Confederate flag, that's where they're coming from. Usually. Also, they could just be racist.
I was going to say.
While Matt was giving his racist spiel about why he likes the Confederate flag, we got a couple of donations got to read out. Seth said, "This is like throwing money at strippers. I kind of like it." Well, you know what, Seth? I think it's that you just like that I'm reading out your messages and you secretly really like it. And that's why you're mean to me, because you secretly like me. Agmar became a member for 3 months in a row. You said you ball sacks is still up. Lol, sup, bros. Ellis Assassin has become a member. This person is now a Beaver Lovers. Says Sieg Hale now recording.
Okay, why did you say that?
I'm just reading the donations, man. Give me a break. Seth says,
next week we'll go live and read Mein Kampf.
Mitch, you understand that they can they'll write some horrible things in those donations. So
listen. My family came from Germany, okay? Like 120 years ago. I'm allowed to read German.
That doesn't help your case.
Seth then said, I once got hit by a car driven by a stripper, and then I got a pee real bad, not gonna lie. Okay, Seth, you go pee. Not before you tell us about that experience with donation money. That would be hilarious. Dling, $5. Seth says, the pee burns. Yeah, go get that checked. All right, let's go.
Jesus, oh shit, Poncho! I thought.
What'd you say, man?
We had that many donations during my Confederate.
That was
flag.
during your Confederate flag thing. Yeah.
Was that all?
That was
all,
bro. Half of it was Seth.
I had an audience that.
What?
The Confederate flag is.
You weren't done. Sorry.
Confederate flag, by the way. I don't have a Confederate flag.
No, you had.
I do want to make that clear. I had. Yeah.
I think
there used to be.
That's still bad.
No, it's not, because back then it wasn't seen as bad. It used to be the state flag. Mitch, did you know that?
Which state?
Oh, Georgia, South Carolina, Mississippi, all of them states used to have. Yeah,
all of them had the same flag for the state.
No, it would be like a different design, but the main design would be the Confederate flag.
That's so weird.
Yeah, Mississippi just changed it like 5 years ago.
That's so weird. You
It's
lost.
kind of like the EU, but found under racism.
Yo, we're
Fuck
rebels.
you! Don't take my slaves.
We're rebels.
What, Matt? Rebels?
They took our slaves. Let's rebel.
You know, the Civil War wasn't really about slavery. No, I'm just kidding.
No, it wasn't.
So, Matt, did they get the slaves back at the end of the war? Like, sorry, did they give them back at the end of the war?
Matt?
Or when the war started?
You guys, you know, Australia, you're just a bunch of convicts too. So, like, I don't want.
Yeah, but we didn't have. Well,
You
I think
guys
we
were
did
like-
have slaves, but we didn't crow
get
about
into
it.
what your people did.
Yeah, let's talk about your people. right?
C.
What
Seth with
about-
another donation said, "Yeah, she bumped me
Okay,
with
you
a
know-
car, and she was a stripper."
You know, Matt, they used to take the Aboriginal people, right, and put them in compounds.
Wait,
get
did
them
I tell you
addicted
this,
to
Beavis?
cigarettes and no, I've always known this.
Oh.
Your people are fucking disgusting.
We made a
Get them
movie about it
addicted
20
to,
years ago.
Cigarettes and alcohol, and then hunt them.
Wait,
You
hold
know?
on, I didn't know this one. What? What?
Oh yeah, Mitch. All right, buddy. Okay.
No, I thought you were talking about this other one
Mitch-
where we took them and read them out.
You see, you guys think I'm the fucked up one. Matt's got a Confederate flag in his room, and Mitch has
No, I
the
don't.
skin of an Aboriginal man on his wall.
No.
Right?
No, I don't. I have it on my actual skin. Because I am
You
one.
can't deny the fact that the Confederate flag looks cool. That's all I'm asking. You can say it's a racist flag. You can say it represents hate. You can say all that. But
You
at least
also
say
can't deny that
it's a
women
cool
should
looking
never
flag.
play the didgeridoo because they're women.
All right, Matt. I'll acknowledge that the Confederate flag looks cool, right? If you acknowledge that Nazi Germany uniforms had some serious drip, like those things were drippy.
Wait, is that a hot take? I
That
thought
they
that was
looked
like
cool.
That, yeah, that their uniforms were cool. Like, except for the swastika part. But I'm talking about like the gray. stuff.
Okay, but Matt, what about before?
What about the SS?
No, just the design of the uniform. Right?
Okay, but what about before we found out that they had the concentration camps? Like, would it look?
No, all that stuff's bad, Mitch.
Yeah, I know,
Okay?
but before we found that out, forget about that for a second. The design was
Rewrite history.
Rewrite history. They weren't concentration camps. They were actually theme parks. With Jesus Christ, I want to move on. I want to move on.
A theme park. Hold on, a theme park where you left with a bar of soap.
And get this, it was called Retard World. All right, let's move on.
Hated me. Someone just donated $10 in a super chat to agree with my points here. Because I'm bringing facts here, and you're bringing bullshit. Facts over feels, my dude.
Okay, I just realized I should say, if you just joined and you weren't listening to the whole thing, there was context to that. I was actually referencing a theme park we were talking about earlier called Retard World that would be cool. I was not calling Jewish people retards, okay?
Why do you have to reiterate?
I just had to reiterate
Don't-
that. I had to cover my ass. See, Seth again with the dollar says, what the fuck, why did my pee actually hurt? Meth. Again, go get that checked out.
How they'll automatically like guilt pander. I don't know what it is.
And respect their fucking pronouns. Like, if your response, like he just said, is to just leave the room as soon as
chat.
somebody corrects you, is, hey,
This motherfucker's pronouns are
See, Seth again says, I think the 5-year-old gave me AIDS.
fee-fi fo fum.
you know, these are my
Being
pronouns.
completely honest, I wouldn't be.
Oh god,
Hey,
that's
that
so
was his
fucking
best
clever,
joke.
my dude.
What?
That was Poncho's best joke in this whole stream.
Oh, hang on.
Go back like 10 seconds.
Facts over feels, my dude.
How they'll automatically like guilt pander. I don't know what it is.
And respect their fucking pronouns. Like, if your response, like he just said, is to just leave the room as soon as
chat.
somebody corrects you, is, hey,
This motherfucker's pronouns are fee-fi fo fum.
you know, these are my
Got him. I genuinely laughed at that one. I like
I smell the blood of a transsexual.
These are my
Being
pronouns.
completely honest, I wouldn't.
Oh god, that's so fucking clever, my dude.
And it's period blood.
Dude, my pronouns are fee, fi, fo, fum. Okay.
Surprised.
Like, that's just you being a fucking... Get it? It's because I'm fat. It's a fat joke. Asshole at that point, all right?
You still keeping up with that, by the way?
You can't
Yeah,
say
I'm doing my best.
that you're not hateful towards trans people and then openly admit that if one of them says, hey, you know, you misgendered me, could you please use these pronouns for me? And your response is basically to leave the room as a...
Okay, well that was a stretch. Obviously, I'd just be like, no.
say, and that makes you a fucking asshole.
I fucking hate everyone.
Oh, another one.
Sort of symbolic. You know what he wants to do? He wants to like stand in the face of trans people and say something along these lines.
Stop being such a little gay homo queer.
Dear Lord.
Is that Keffels?
Yes.
He's got Keffels on the soundboard. Oh, God.
He's got like 4 or 5 Keffels sound bites. The retard one is Keffels as well.
You can't say you're not
break.
Yeah.
By the way,
when that's your
yes, Beavers.
Did we bully you into getting premium?
On my account?
Oh, this is your account. Okay, never mind.
Oh, well, actually, we're looking at Tipster's account.
Beavers got excited for a second.
Yeah, no, Beavers, I've had premium since it was known as YouTube Red.
No, but Beavers thought that you had gotten premium on now recording.
Oh, wait, that is my bar. Sorry, my monitor is broken in the corners, so I can't see my own logo because it's burnt out. Seth said, oh god, do I even read this one? Seth donated $1, thank you, and said the cum sock.
Okay.
Don't know the
Thank
context.
you, Seth.
Thank
Go to
you.
bed.
Yeah, and put a bucket next to your bed.
your response to being corrected on someone's pronouns. I'm sorry, it just doesn't fucking work that way.
Another one. Jesus. That's 42.
Oh, it does work that way.
What does, Beavers?
No? Like, if I don't want to call you a he or a she, I don't have to. Like, it does work that way, Tipster. I don't have to do what you tell me to.
Fuck
kind
you,
of
I won't do what you tell me.
Well, yeah, it's kind of...
Fuck you, I won't call you your pronouns.
Oh my god. Can you imagine if the punk movement comes back? Oh, the trans people will cry.
It did come back.
Yeah, it's just that they're left wing now.
It's like
it came back as punk.
No, it's like right wing now. It's like the 4chan stuff.
Oh,
yeah,
sorry, I thought you meant punk bands, punk music.
EDB, like the one what's his fucking name? Chat? The Asian dude who did Virgin Fest. Fiona Flowers is yeah. That's like
oh
the
my
new
god,
age
his
of
music's
punk.
so good.
Yeah, that's like the new age of punk, basically.
Wait, is he like a Nazi?
No, he's just an edgelord, I think.
Because I was gonna say he's Asian, right?
Yeah,
you can
he's
say
Asian.
whatever you want.
Yeah, negative XP. Yeah, it's like that's like the new age of. Yeah, it's like it's a real niche. Like I don't know.
Sora Mona Powers.
That's a good song.
Great song.
Yeah.
All right, press play.
I prefer my song. Jam it's not playing.
I'm not even laughing because it's funny. Well, yeah, it's funny because it's cringe. Confused about reality. Hey, thanks for the 10, Augie. I forgot to say that earlier.
Cut my dick into pieces. It is designer vagina.
No, I'm not buying it, dog. Like, you can't fool me. I'm not brainwashed.
Thank you.
Chloe B donated $2 Australian. The bloke is coping hard.
Thanks for the 2, Dwindle. How much drugs is Tip on, and where can I get some?
You know what?
No, he's on quarter pounders and milkshakes, bro.
Seth then says they're going to shut down my PayPal for fraud.
Okay.
Tippy's mainlining that fryer grease.
Fuck you, want to pay me.
What do you mean mainlining? What does that mean?
Really?
You're
Mitch?
so innocent. I love you.
No, I love you too, but what does it mean?
Intravenously inserting something into you.
Into your dick?
Intravenously. Do you know what that means?
Oh, injecting it into your vein.
Yeah.
Like heroin.
Yes, that's what mainlining.
Okay, I get it now.
Yes, buddy.
Mainlining. That's mainlining.
Yeah.
I've never heard that before in my life.
You are coping.
He is coping.
You just can't accept what you're seeing.
He's playing it again?
Yeah.
Coping and seething. The truth it is scalding, and now you are molding and coping. Oh, shit. Coping so hard.
Another one.
That was another 2.
You dumb cunt.
Jeez.
3.
Wait, was it dumb cunt another one as well?
Yeah. Yeah.
You think
20,
you think he likes fingering his soundboard because his wife doesn't let her finger her?
We're up to 46.
Like, That was intense, bro.
Like you, I'm not with the
That
mental
was
gymnastics.
that was some finger skill.
So you're saying Tipster, if he could finger his wife, he'd finger her really good.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Hey, Spooky, how would you rank
Dexterous.
Tipster 1 out of 10? 1 to 10.
Wait,
Spooky.
what?
I'm asking all the goth mommies to rank Tipster. Not for looks, just as a person.
Okay.
How do you rank him as a person?
And keeping in mind those fingers see some work.
All right, please press play.
Okay.
Gymnastics shit. I'm sorry. I mean, when I was a kid, I grew up.
Mental gymnastics?
Yes, mental gymnastics.
easy,
You're
Melissa.
created as a boy or a girl. Anything else is cope. Anything else is cope. Anything else is mental gymnastics. You're diving in your brain. Oh, well, I have this feminine trait, and I'm a guy, so am I a girl? I might be a girl.
Trans people are just coping, chat. That's what Pancho thinks. Your whole existence, to the trans people in the chat or watching this on YouTube later, you're just coping. According to Pancho, your whole existence is just cope. Just thought you'd like to know
I want to
that.
go.
Girl, but
I want to go outside.
I'm gonna go back and forth for the next 5 years of my life and watch a bunch of people online who are telling me to chop my dick off.
Sorry, Beavers. Did you want me to pause?
Yeah, I just want to say I'm gonna go outside a fucking gender affirming clinic and just play the coping and seething song as they're walking in.
And I'm
Again with the dicks, chat. Again with the dicks. Pancho, please, for the love of God, just tell us, why are you so obsessed with dicks? What?
Oh, it's like
why
the
are
fifth
you
time
so?
he's done this.
Yeah.
Daddy Matt.
By the way, right? You know, he can say as much as he wants. You know, there's nothing wrong with being gay, right? But what he's saying is a homophobic statement,
Yeah.
right? You can't be saying why are you so obsessed with dicks, bro?
Yeah,
why are you so
I think-
obsessed with dicks, bro? You gay, bro? You gay, bro? Nothing wrong with being gay, but you gay, bro? You fucking gay, bro?
I think this happened
Pancho
before you
could
turned
totally
up,
own
Beavers.
him.
But just before you turned up, Beavers, I think he was doing it, and then he caught himself realizing that it was homophobic, and he's like, oh, and then he turns and he's like, no, there's nothing wrong with being gay. But
Pancho
seriously.
could totally own him if he just come out of the closet tomorrow. If he just did a video, just like saying that he's gay.
Even if he's not gay.
Yeah, even if he's not gay, just run with it. Do the grift for like a good month. Just be the cool gay dude who is like right wing.
C-Seth has done another like 3 donations during that, and they were all about her wife, about how she misses her.
Okay, stop reading them.
Yeah, I know.
Just stop reading.
That's
them.
why I compounded 3 of them in just one sentence.
Seth, go to bed.
Obsessed with
please.
dicks.
Seth, I will not read another one of your donations until you go to bed. Unless you say something nice about me, then I'll read it, because I'm biased.
Continue to do this. Yeah, it's mental gymnastics, bro.
Dog, there are literally studies that show that gender dysphoria is a real
Yes, he's bringing up the studies.
thing. Gender dysphoria is a condition that causes people who deal with it a great level of distress to the point where they
I
experience
thought he was gonna bring up the
severe
actual
levels
studies.
of anxiety.
That-
Well, you saw them earlier, Pancho. I brought them up on the screen, and that's just the start. I have more where that came from. I have more where that came from, my dude. Because unlike you, I actually know what the fuck I'm talking about, and I actually have the facts, the fucking receipts to back it up, okay?
We're on topic,
Severe levels
but he's
of
bringing up
depression.
gender dysphoria. Yes, gender dysphoria causes depression and all this other bad stuff. Really, if we're on the topic of gender dysphoria, I think I confused it earlier when bringing up the bodybuilders, talking about body dysmorphia, right? That's what it really is.
Okay.
That's what it really is, body dysmorphia. Because you'll have a lot of these guys out here talking about, or thinking in their own minds, if they're trans.
So he thinks like gender dysphoria is not actually gender dysphoria. You're just suffering from body dysmorphia if you have gender dysphoria.
You know why I think he's taking an easy dub, right? Why has he never made a video like this on other people?
That's what I'm saying. Like he doesn't go
Like
after
people
like,
in our space.
Yeah.
Why hasn't he made a video on Augie, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or Tom, or us? You know what I mean? Like somebody that could actually fight him.
Yeah,
He's just going after some random dude.
And from what I've been told, like Tipster actually tried to debate this guy, and Pancho kind of like didn't accept. So I think Tipster knew this was an easy battle for him to win, and that's why he went into this.
See Seth with the dollar says, "I love Mitch. He is so cool and beautiful and 5'8". Thanks, C Seth.
That's what he thinks. Never mind the fact that, you know, science proves that gender dysphoria exists and it's different from body dysmorphia. Never mind the fact that the medical community actually agrees that, yeah, gender dysphoria exists and the way that you treat it is with gender-affirming care. Never mind all of that. This guy, a fucking YouTuber, filming this video from what looks like his fucking closet, this guy knows better than them, chat. He knows better than all the scientists that have done peer-reviewed studies on this. He knows better than all the doctors who are treating people with gender-affirming care to this day. He knows better than them, chat. He's more intelligent than them. He knows that you actually just have body dysmorphia. Wait till you hear this part. Wait till you hear his treatment for gender dysphoria. Listen to this shit.
And you have these girls thinking in their own minds if they're trans because they have different traits, right? A girl that has masculine traits and a guy that has feminine traits. So to some degree, it's body dysmorphia, and it's a lack of confidence. It's a lack of self-confidence and knowledge about yourself. And you think...
Tipster, I think Poncho just made up the facts. Yeah, because he hasn't provided us any sources whatsoever.
Nice argument. Why don't you back it up with a source? My source is that I made it the fuck up.
Oh god, that's another one. That's a sound effect. No, he needs his own little keffels to send him his sources for him. Like, really, Poncho and Tipster have both done the exact same amount of research.
Yes.
Tipster's just had it handed to him on a platter. And he likes platters because he's fat.
Poncho's spitballing, right? He's just going off the dome. Tipster has got some links that was sent to him that he glanced over.
Tipster has a transgender on his shoulder.
No, it's a trans researcher. They identify as a researcher.
Oh god, I want to say that.
Oh shit! Daddy,
oh, there's another one. What's that? Fuck. I can't even. I've got so many crosses on this thing. It's fucking hard to count.
This fucking guy.
Gender affirming surgery is what's going to help that?
Yes.
You don't think that's just them walking even deeper into a dark tunnel of delusion?
No.
You don't think that? My friend, you're retarded.
I'm the one who's retarded, chat. I'm the one who was able to bring up articles and studies and shit like that to back up my claims, but I'm the one that's retarded.
As many of you know, I am retarded.
I'm the one that's retarded, chat.
That was soundbite number 50. Number
Mitch,
50.
I promise I will be right back. Okay?
Yeah,
I'm leaving the VC, but I will be right back.
I don't care. I got this. Agmar with the $4.99 says, there is a way for the LGBTQ plus issues without being a wacko about it. They exist. Who care? Extremism is bad on both sides. I agree, Agmar. I absolutely agree. Ruin Leon, who said on Twitter that he doesn't know who I am, even though we've hung out on streams a fair few times before on Chris and Ark. Fuck you, Leon, even though I love you.
I get where what's his face, Poncho, this dude's coming from, right?
Yeah.
Because I've always said it. I don't see how you can be, okay, and I'm going to use the word that Tipster hates, delusional, right? I don't see how the level of delusion you would have to have. Like, if you chop off your pee-pee, right, and make it a VV, that's fine. That's fine, right? You're outwardly projecting that you are a woman, right? But when you go to bed at night, and you are left alone with your own demons, when you close your eyes and you think about your life, how fucking delusional do you need to be?
I'm going to call it a VV next time I touch one. I'm like, VV.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You're going to end up in jail.
Why?
I don't know, because if you... Never mind, I don't think it's okay. Let's move on. Let's move on.
I'm sorry, but in my scenario, everything was above board and you had to make it weird.
Well, I was going to say, if any woman lets you keep touching it after you call it a VV, I really think you need to do an ID check.
Jesus Christ. Man comes back and he's like, what happened? What happened? I'm hearing about ID checks of the VV.
Matt, I changed the thumbnail.
I had so much fun
It's
the other
just
day, Matt,
looking
when you
at
weren't
it,
here.
looking at it, it's like, are you going to let me put my fingies in your VV?
What the fuck are you going?
Yes.
This would be the moment Matt would be posting that picture from Breaking Bad, screaming in the car if he was watching, and he was in the call. That was so much fun the other day. I loved it.
Yeah.
It was like the teacher wasn't in the classroom.
Yeah.
And more importantly, they experience severe levels of suicidality. Okay, so like they have, it's not a fun thing.
And to really tackle on the problem here, which is the body dysmorphia and gender dysmorphia, whatever, gender dysphoria, morphia. There's actual gender affirming care, right? And that's like, you know, going to the gym. You think
this motherfucker. Okay, chat. Oh my god, chat. This fucking guy just said, "Hey, you want to know the real treatment for gender You know, I gotta run that back. I can't. Hold on. We have to run that back.
Gender dysphoria, morphia. There's actual gender affirming care, right? And that's like, you know, going to the gym.
This motherfucker just said. This motherfucker right here just said, "Hey, if you have gender dysphoria, you don't have to go on HRT. You don't have to socially transition. You don't have to get the surgery if you choose to do so. Just go to the fucking gym." This guy's a fucking gym rat, and he thinks that the answer to everything is going to the gym. Dog, it doesn't fucking work that way. The answer to me not being a fat fuck anymore, yes, the answer is probably the gym. It's probably a good idea to get my fat ass into a fucking gym. But you think the answer to gender dysphoria is going to the gym?
It's not the answer, but it would probably help.
Wait, I got a good one, right? I am gonna build on the Beaver's pro-obesity train, right?
Okay.
Because this guy's making a good point, right? Like if you're a dude and you're scrawny and you don't like your body and you wanna bulk up so you're more of a man in your eyes, right? Like reaffirm your gender, right? Go to the gym. Yeah. And if you're not happy with the genitals you have, right? Just eat as much as Tipster, then you don't need to see them.
Can't even see them in the mirror.
You like even if you have tits, eventually it just all morphs into one thing. You know? Tipster's got bigger tits than like 99% of the women on the planet.
Yeah, but they don't feel good.
If you think about it, if Tipster wanted to transition, he's like 3/4 the way there.
Well, the one on my wall is all the way there. Their tits are amazing.
You definitely jerked off to that.
No, I can honestly say, hand on my heart, on my dead grandmother's life, the one that I like, I have never jerked off to that post.
Your fucking internet went out, and you're like, "Fuck, man!" Like, I want to watch the porn, and my internet's out. Oh, hey, Tipster. You know.
The joke here is that he's into incest and necrophilia, right? And he's a chaser, all in one.
What?
So by him saying he's putting his hand on his dead grandma, he's just getting off.
I said hand on my heart, Beavers. Hand on my heart. Hand on my heart. I was taking an oath.
Was the nickname for his penis.
She's
I thought you were giving your dead granny a handy.
No, she's ashes in the fucking lake.
Oh, in the lake?
I just thought that's what.
Does that mean that every time you go swim, you're technically climbing inside your grandma?
Oh, that you could have made that so much worse. I had like something in my head like, wow, if I was Beavers, this is what I would say, and it's so much worse. But I'm not going to give it to you. No. Oh god.
Hold on, retard break. I need a retard break.
Give me a two. Jesus Christ. Wait, did I count that applause one already? Fuck. I think I
just put an extra one in there to be sure.
Yeah, all right.
I'm sure you've missed a few anyways.
Yeah,
so.
We're up to 52.
Retard break for like 2 fucking minutes, okay? I can't keep listening to fucking retards.
I'm fucking done.
You think transitioning is what's going to help that out? Fuck no, it's not. This motherfucker on Judgment Day is going to be
Thanks for the money, you fucking simp.
Thank you.
Jess, your mama donated $2. He's such a Chad. Lol.
Thank you very much for the super chat. I do appreciate it.
Fuck no, it's not. This motherfucker on Judgment Day is going to be shook.
On Judgment Day?
What?
What?
Oh, you didn't need to pause. I was just saying that Tipster's a chud.
Yeah, but when you say something and I can't hear it, I'm going to pause.
Did he just say I'm
good
gonna
boy.
be shook on Judgment Day? Did he just do an appeal to Sky Daddy? I'm sorry, brother, but the appeal to Sky Daddy doesn't fucking work here.
All right, yeah, here we go. Pause. The appeal. Okay, first off, I want to point out the Poncho Judgment Day thing is really gay. That's the dumbest thing Poncho said on this stream.
Hang on, Matt. Keep talking. I gotta go pee.
But fucking Tipster doing the appeal to Sky Daddy thing. First off, why is he stealing from Xylee? That's Xylee stuff. That's her material. He has no original material. He has to steal from Xylee. Second off, I've never heard Tipster say Sky Daddy before until like he started tweeting about it. What the fuck is going on? This dude used to wear a cross. This dude used to talk about how Jalen was being like the way Jalen said stuff about all religious people should be World War II. He went off on that. He went on a huge rant about that, about his religion and all of this. He put himself on that pedestal, and now all of a sudden he's just like Sky Daddy, Sky Daddy, Sky Daddy. Can't appeal to Sky. Oh, now you're like this based atheist. Now you're a fucking like you are taking so many fucking talking points from people. It's ridiculous. The talking points you are grabbing from this person and that person, and this amalgamation of whatever the fuck you're doing is absolutely just fucking abhorrent to what you were before. The person you were before a year ago. You've gone against all your values now. You've completely switched.
I just think it's really, really fucking gay for a guy to say Sky Daddy.
Bro, I'll be honest with you, when Xylee says it, I cringe, you know?
Yeah, but Xylie's a woman.
Yeah.
Right? She's allowed a certain level of cringe, but like as a man, that's why you can tell that he stole it from Xylee. Because as a man, like, bro, you really gonna say Sky Daddy? Really?
Yeah.
Aside from being online, I don't think the word daddy has, before I got like on the internet, I don't think the word daddy left my fucking mouth. It is not natural.
Nah, it's not.
And if it is not, if you are a boy and you are like, and you are old and you're calling your dad daddy, there's a relationship issue that you need to look at, right? Something's not right.
He has a lot of money, is what it is. And you want that
what?
money.
Your daddy?
No,
The thing is,
not my
Tipster
dad.
Tipster doesn't have an original thought in his head. He hears someone say Sky Daddy, and it reprograms, and he's like, "Oh, I can use this against what he's saying about Judgment Day, and it would not be hypocritical at all for me to say something like that."
He's like every fucking teenage kid when he started, like, you know when you're at that age where you're like just going from middle school to fucking high school, right?
Yeah.
And all the kids suddenly decide that God isn't real.
Yeah.
Because they've seen it on South Park.
Yeah, Tipster's going through a phase.
Yeah, he's going through his phase.
Yeah, he's going through a phase.
Yeah. All right.
Fucking pathetic.
We've got about half hour to go.
Deal with, okay? And so the way that you treat that, the way that you deal with that is by treating these people with the level of gender affirming care that they need to deal
chat, cut your dick off, chat.
With this situation. Again with the dicks. Again, I think it's safe to say at this point, that Poncho loves dick.
Does he just pushing that button at the end of every fucking time he stops talking? Yay, applause. Yeah. Yay, Tippy. Yay, Daddy Tippy.
And that's fine. That's totally fine. We don't judge, we love the LGBTQ plus folks around here. If you like the dick, that's totally fine. You love that dick. Love all the dicks. Okay? Unlike you, where you don't accept trans people, I accept your ability to love the cock.
Jesus Christ.
There we go again.
55.
Okay? There's scientific studies that back this. All right?
Yeah, so studies that were done by a lesbian.
Fembro donated $10. Dude is dollar store sneako zooted off his own farts. Truly a fate worse than death. Thoughts and prayers. Hope he gets well soon.
Thank you for the super chat. I do appreciate that. There he said it again. The whole lesbian thing. He thinks being gay is the same as being trans, and therefore the person he brought up earlier is biased because she's gay. That back this. All right.
Yeah.
So
studies that were done by a lesbian.
Bullshit that people just came up with. And he thinks that she's the only one who's ever done studies on like gender and transgenderism and gender affirming care and all that shit. She's the only one, chat. Didn't you know that one sole woman, she is the only one who has ever studied anything related to transgender people? Just her. in their heads. Like, I'm sorry, it's just not the case. That's like saying people who suffer with, like, you know, I don't know, anxiety or depression disorders, that, oh, it's just all in your fucking head. Like, that's not real. Like, we've known that these conditions exist for a long fucking time. This isn't something that's new. So to just pretend like, oh, well, I don't believe it's real, so whatever, you're the one that's delusional here. Science literally back.
I'm not saying gender dysphoria and body dysmorphia isn't real. I'm saying the idea of transgenderism isn't. It's all cope from that body dysmorphia.
But again, remember, chat, he's not a transphobe. Remember, chat, he's not a transphobe, okay? He believes that gender dysphoria exists, but he doesn't think you guys should be able to get treatment for it. But he's not a transphobe, chat. Not at all.
Yeah, and gender dysphoria, it's all cope. You think a guy dressing up as a girl and then telling people to call him a girl is legit?
Yes.
Like, we're gonna believe him?
Yeah.
You think it's legit?
Is what legit?
A guy dressing up like a girl and wanting to be called a girl, is that legit to you?
Why are you doing this to me? Damn it, I didn't beat you to it. Beavers, earlier, I beat him to it. I actually sensed when the question was coming and fucking got in there first and asked Matt, and he actually dodged it pretty well.
Yes, if they have gender dysphoria, yes.
Going to answer the question.
I did answer the question. No, you mustn't have heard me.
I don't understand how people can bend over that easily to a delusion as stupid as that. You know? It's just, like, if we're speaking objectively, it's just stupid. How we're even bending over for these people, bro. And then they'll call us transphobic and homophobic. Bro, I'm not scared of y'all rainbow-haired.
It's the existence of gender dysphoria. So, like, what the fuck are you talking about, dude?
It's like,
this whole reaction is just him coping.
False correct, Mitch. It's like the guy that's, you know, he's wearing the tinfoil hats on his head and he's saying that there's aliens, right?
Mm-hmm.
He's not hurting me, right? I just kind of let him exist. That doesn't mean I'm going to start wearing a tinfoil hat and believing in the aliens.
Do you believe in aliens?
No.
Why?
I believe that it is
Do you believe in transgendered aliens?
I'll tell you this, Matt. I believe in transgendered aliens as much as I believe in aliens. How about that? I think they're both equally as likely.
You're out there. Thank you, Mr. Gone, for the $5. I wonder what Tippy's parents think about his view, because usually Mexican parents don't mess with that shit. I don't know, Holmes.
Do you think there's do you think there's like a space god that just decided he's a chick?
What? A space
like
god that decided he's a chick?
Yeah, like just some
I'm way
like
too tired for this conversation.
just some celestial creature right out there
Like
that's made of like stars and gas and black holes. I just woke up one day and he was like, "I'm a chick now, bro."
No, he's not a chick. He's a man, and he's Sky Daddy, Beavers.
Do you think alien women are able to mold their vagina to how their partner wants them to be?
Mitch, press play.
You know,
sorry, do you have something to say, Beavers?
I just want to say that speaks to you, Mitch. Right?
What do you mean? What do you mean?
You're talking about it. If you want to believe in aliens, right, and it's super advanced society or whatever, there are so many things. I wonder what their culture's like. I wonder what this is. I wonder how they get around. Mitch, hey, bro, do you think that she'd really do you think she could strangle my cock with that thing?
No. The reason why I asked that is because I already know how they get around, all right? They don't use propulsion systems. They bend the gravity around themselves, and that's why they can go like 2,000 kilometers in half a second. Because
somebody's watched a little bit of Bob Lazar. Okay, buddy.
Yeah, I did.
The whole fucking time.
I'm talking about trans people. I firmly believe most people believe this, but they're too nice to tell these people the truth. And I'm not here to spread hate, and I'm not here to radicalize anybody. I don't want any of you guys being trans.
I'm not here to spread hate, but I'm telling my audience of 146,000 people who watch this video that if I'm corrected on somebody's pronouns, I'm going to tell them basically to fuck off by leaving the room. And I'm also going to say that I don't believe that they should have access to gender-affirming care.
It was a joke, Tipster. Come on. I thought you could take a joke, Tip.
It was a joke. What do you mean? How is that a fucking joke? You literally just said, and you doubled down on this shit, that you don't think that they should have access to gender-affirming care. You doubled down on the fact that if you're corrected on someone's pronouns, you're not going to respect their pronouns. So explain to me, where's the fucking joke? Where's the fucking punchline? Because it wasn't fucking funny. It was you're just using, it's a joke as a fucking...
So Tipster's now the joke police, is what I'm hearing.
Oh, no.
The Tipster's now the... I'm sorry, is that a joke? Because that wasn't funny. That's what Tipster is doing. Is that a joke? Because that wasn't funny, sir.
You know what I think Keppel's doing with Tipster?
What?
Not satisfying his needs.
I think Keffels is going to use Tipster as her... Because, Tipster can go and make these arguments, right, with people and go on a debate show or whatever and spew Keffel's talking points because there's always the Keffels, in the wings,
Yeah.
waiting to come in. He's got a certain level of protection because of that. I think Keffels is using him as a prodding stick.
Yeah.
Like he's just going to send him off. I wouldn't be surprised if Keffels makes a video on this guy next.
Maybe. I don't know.
Anyway. Go on.
You're transphobic. Plain and simple.
I thought you were an edgelord. What the fuck?
Uber in the chat says, why do rightoids always say the dumb shit they say is a joke? Because just like he thinks I'm coping, he's coping.
I saw that one. I knew that one was coming. I knew it was coming as soon as he said coping. I saw that one. I'm getting the pattern. Now we got to sit through it.
Who's coping? This guy's coping like a motherfucker right now, dude. What's the best thing he said in this? He brought up a picture of a woman to try and discredit her studies, and then he called me fat. That's the only argument he has. The person who did the studies is a woman, and I'm fat. No valid arguments whatsoever. Just I'm fat, and the woman who did all the studies, apparently she did all the studies related to transgenderism. She's a woman, and therefore invalid. Oh, and she's gay. That also means she's biased.
I thought you were that guy. You like Leafy.
I like Leafy.
Tipster, I think that what you're saying would probably stand on its own 2 feet a lot stronger if you didn't play the sound effects. Like if you just said it and didn't play sound effects, it'd sound more believable that you believe in what you're saying.
I like Leafy.
Yeah, instead it sounds like a fucking morning variety show.
Yeah.
I think that with all the fucked up shit that Leafy's been saying about trans people, you think I like Leafy? Holy shit.
You do like
many
Leafy,
of you
Tipster.
know, I
Pause.
am retarded.
This guy.
Pause.
All right, pause.
You do like Leafy, Tipster. You've always liked Leafy. You were on Leafy's dick years ago. You don't hate Leafy. You just see where things are going, and now you're pretending to hate Leafy. All right, 2 years ago you were on his dick. Now all of a sudden he's fucking transphobic and a piece of shit. I wonder what happened.
I love how his line is the things that he has said about the trans people. Let's not forget when Leafy called that guy a rapist as a joke, or let's forget when he made fun of that little kid that looks like has I think the kid's got autism, like he's on the spectrum heavily, right?
Yeah.
And Leafy was like making fun of the kid because his teeth looked fucking retarded. No. You know what he did? He made an edgy tweet about trans people. That's my line, bro. Fuck the kids with autism. Right? Fuck those guys. Fuck that guy that got called a rapist.
Leafy was based and stuff before all this, but when he did the trans stuff, no. Leafy deserved to have his YouTube channel back, but now, no, sorry, not anymore.
Made fun of trannies. Oh, my bad.
Fuck's sake, Beavers.
Why so fucking dumb?
Come on, Tipster.
Make it make sense
enough
to me,
with the
chat.
laugh
Make
track,
it
bro.
fucking
We get
make
it.
sense because it's not
We
making
get
sense.
it, bro. You know your audience hates you. It's okay.
I'm not hateful. This is him speaking. I'm not hateful, but you shouldn't have access to the care that you need, and I'm not going to respect your fucking pronouns. Okay, dude.
Because it doesn't solve anything. One thing I've noticed that they get twisted is they'll listen to somebody make an edgy joke about trans people, and then they'll say that Like how I did. transphobe, even though they're just making jokes.
I just made a joke, bro. I literally just made a joke, bro. It's just a joke. Don't get offended, bro. Shut up, you fucking liar.
Here it comes. I'm calling these now.
Weasley little liar, dude.
Dear Lord.
Of them being
I feel like he's
if
been
you're gonna
watching
have
now
this opinion,
recording.
Pause.
Fuck you, want news, pay me.
I was saying, I feel like he's been watching now recording because he's stealing my bit with the voice.
Yeah.
He stole that from me.
What?
And, you know, like I do the little voices, like I do the retarded voice and stuff like that.
Oh, that's
feel
your
like
thing,
it's
doing voices?
Yeah, that's my thing.
Oh, okay.
Since
Mike
we're
the Bite
getting
with
it
five.
over.
Mike the Bite with 5 says, "I can't imagine many things more cringe than playing an applause sound for your own takes." Yes, Mike. And well, where are we at, by the way, Mitch?
I was literally just Matt. I was literally counting it, and you interrupted me, and I lost my count. I'm not even kidding. 5,
Okay.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60.
60.
Yeah.
We're at 60 sound bites played this video.
Yeah. And
I had a point that I wanted to make.
Bro, that's a soundbite a minute.
Well, yeah, but the first soundbite played at around the 3-minute mark, and we're at an hour and 3 minutes. That's 60 minutes ago. It's on average a soundbite per minute.
Soundbite a minute.
But
yeah,
there are
yeah.
portions where he's watching this guy's stream, so you got to take into account for that. So it's more like one every 30 seconds.
Tipster did a tweet about a year ago against a trans person that he was going back and forth with, and he took a picture of him and he said, "You look like Kurt Cobain before he killed himself. Don't do it." And then he put the suicide hotline. Now that's an edgy tweet. That's an edgy tweet to get around TOS because you're not saying anything really remotely edgy, but you're showing like the edginess without like going past TOS. And now he's trying to rewrite that as, "Oh no, I just said they look like Kurt Cobain. I didn't tell them to kill themselves." But my point is
That's the equivalent of saying, "Lol, this guy, lol." Important, the lol part. "Lol, this guy looks like he's about to kill himself." Lol. That's the equivalent of what he said.
That's what he said. That's what he said. Yes, that's what he said. And now he rewrites his history. But the thing is, like, this joke thing, Tipster's used this argument before. It's just a joke. He's used arguments like this before with the, "Oh, it's just a joke. Why are you so mad? I don't get it. It was just a joke." He's done stuff like this before. And now he's like using talking points that were against him against Poncho. Now I'm not saying Poncho's in the right here. His talking points are horrible. He's like a 21-year-old who doesn't know anything. But that being said, he's easy. He's easy for Tipster to prey on. Tipster's a predator. No, I'm just kidding. Tipster's a groomer.
I mean,
You know, if he was, I was gonna be like, I'm gonna use the Xylee. I'm gonna pull a Xylee. I'm just gonna be like, "Yeah, guys, he's grooming people to be part of the LGBTQ movement, so he's a groomer."
I'm not saying that they're saying it's grooming. I'm just saying that I think it's grooming.
I'm not saying that it is. I'm just saying that I think it is.
I'm not saying. I'm not calling him a groomer. I'm just simply saying that I think it's equivalent to grooming.
Now, I'm not calling him a groomer of underage people. I'm just calling him a groomer of people in their 20s.
Right. Yeah, I'm not calling them a groomer of underage people. I'm just simply calling them a grooming of people that are 18.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stand by your fucking opinion, bro. Thank you.
Just your mama joined the Kuma Nation.
If you're gonna have this opinion, just stand by it. Don't hide behind the cope of "it's just a joke, bro." No, stand by it. You've doubled, tripled, quadrupled, sextupled down this whole fucking time. Now why are you resorting to "it was just a joke"? You want to talk about cope? That's cope. You're fucking coping because you're just like, "Oh, it was just a joke." Don't fuck yourself, dude.
was made with hateful intent.
So the problem is, okay, number one, we talked
Let's hear
about
it.
this earlier when we talked about the Nick Merckx thing. Sometimes statements we make, and those statements include jokes. Sometimes those jokes, they play into harmful like stereotypes or harmful narratives.
Oh my! I knew he was going there.
Okay?
How did I
Maybe you're
predict it,
making a
chat?
joke
It's too
of
easy
being,
with this
hateful
motherfucker,
for someone,
bro.
But when you make certain jokes, you're playing into very negative and harmful stereotypes and narratives. Okay,
Oh
that's part
my
of the.
God!
Like,
it's a
issue here, right?
joke.
Not only that,
It's a
but lot of
joke,
people
bro.
say
This
they're
guy's fun at
joking,
parties.
but they're not actually joking. Okay, what they're saying. Like,
Oh
they
my
actually
God!
believe-
Yeah, chat. I have so much hate in my heart. Clearly, you can tell I'm just seething with so much hate. I don't want any good for trans people. It's not like I've been actively telling them to get help.
You literally said that they shouldn't be able to get the care they need. You said that that's delusional to get gender affirming care. So how are you going to say you want trans people to get help when you literally don't think they should seek out the help that they... It doesn't make sense, bro. No matter how many times you repeat it, it doesn't fucking make sense.
Just because someone thinks that they don't...
He doesn't believe in his method of treatment. That's it.
That's all it is.
He's like,
bro.
he acknowledges that these people are like fucking effed in the head and they need some kind of help, right? He's just like, well, maybe cutting your dick off isn't, which, right? I feel like that's a natural reaction.
No, dude, fucking 10 years ago, that was the natural reaction. The natural reaction has always been. The natural reaction has always been. Look, I don't know what I'm not really into this thing, but if that's what they want to do, fucking, I guess go for it. But I'm not really into.
No, it's kind of like this, right? To use I don't know if this will be a bad example, right? But it's kind of like, let's say a fat person comes up to you, right? Your first suggestion to them isn't going to be, hey, maybe you should go get a lap band. Right? It's gonna be, hey, bro, maybe fucking eat some salad and drink some fucking water.
No, the lap band wouldn't work on Tipster because his gut would be so hungry it would eat the lap band. I eat these shackles.
What bothers me the most is I could totally see Tipster defending this guy in another universe, like if he never did
a
this
year ago.
Yeah, I could totally him saying no, he's just ignorant, guys. He's just Poncho. He's young. He'll figure it out. I could totally see him saying this, but now he's using Poncho as the stepping stool to show Keffels and all them. Look what I did. Look what I did. I took him out, bro. I fight the floor with this guy.
But his logic doesn't make sense because if you even think back to the Blowback stream, right, when he was covering the throbbing horsecock thing, right?
Yeah.
He said what Blowback said on his Twitter account were jokes, right?
Right.
He said that those were jokes. In his stream, he acknowledged that those are jokes. They're jokes that he wouldn't make, right?
Yeah.
Or whatever. He acknowledged they were jokes. And he said that Blowbacks isn't a transphobe. Why is this guy a transphobe? Why is that, Tipster? Is it because you don't want to salvage a friendship or something like that? That's just inconsistency. It just feeds into what Tipster is.
Yeah. By the way, Tipster thought the Black Lives Matter song was funny. He thought it was so funny to the point where he actually showed a black man on stream the song. I had no issue with it.
Jesus.
Yeah, he had no issue with it, right? Because he thought it was funny. He knew it was funny. He knew Bo Blacks wasn't racist. But the Tipster now would be that was abhorrent. If the Bo Black song came out today, he'd be like, that's abhorrent, and Bo Black should be completely ashamed of himself. And he needs to take accountability. That's what the Tipster now would be saying.
Oh, damn it. I went to press play.
Maybe it makes sense in your pea-sized fucking brain, but dog, it literally doesn't make sense.
Tell them the truth. You don't lie to them and tell them, you should cut your dick off.
Again with the dick, chat. Again with the dick.
Here it comes. Here comes the soundboard.
Why, Poncho? Why? Why is the genitals of trans people on your mind more than actual?
He's gonna play
trans
soundboard
people?
before he plays the
Trans
video.
people do not mention their genitals as much as you have in this fucking video.
You should do this.
Damn, that's also a lie. Because the amount of trans people that I see on Twitter with fucking OnlyFans that's another pet peeve of mine. I don't understand it.
Is it a pet peeve or a fetish?
No, fuck you, first of all. Right? I was only into chicks with dicks in the early 2000s before we knew about trans people.
What do you mean? Wait,
It was
what difference does that make?
Well,
You
it
were
was
still looking at
exotic.
chicks with dicks.
Well, no, back then it was exotic. Back then it was like
Beavers, they were still dicks.
this is still a woman. No, this was like it's a woman, but she was born different. Ooh, still a woman though. Yeah, that wasn't gay.
Beavers, it's been the same. Like,
Yeah, that wasn't gay, bro.
Oh God, no. You think that just because like it's become like the in thing that all of a sudden it's gay?
Tipster's about to pop in and be like, "Bro, Beavers, you watched chicks with dicks porn
what's
in
with
the
the
early
dicks?
2000s? I think what's with the dicks, bro?
Yeah.
Huh?
Were they circumcised?
You should attach fish skin.
I've
to your
actually never
genitals. You
seen
should
that.
do because I'm the one who actually cares.
Wait, you never seen
Bro.
what?
Holy shit! I don't think I've ever seen a trans person with a circumcised dick. I don't think they can do it.
I don't want to be a part of this conversation.
I've never seen it.
Wait, Ginger says I heard Matt has a genital fetish. Do you think I have one? And you're listen to Beavers, all right? Not me. I'm not saying this shit.
Matt Pitt's got a stump fetish. He lost his leg.
I'm
on
gonna
purpose.
you know what? I'm gonna do what I do, and I'm gonna take one for the team. I'm going to load up my phone in incognito, and I'm going to Google it and see if on just the first page if chicks with dicks.
All right. Well, while you're doing that, please press play so
Yeah.
we can get to this video.
That's their side.
The shit they're saying in their little joke or whatever, right? So like, it's just one of those things where like I see too many people that will use the joke defense.
You're not going to believe this.
What?
None of them are circumcised. A lot of them are really small.
I'm telling you, I'm not mad, bro. I'm not mad.
A lot of them are really small. Some of them I thought were just gigantic vagina flaps. I'm like, oh wait, no, that's a dick and balls. Oh my God, I'm confused now. There's one I wish I could put.
Yeah, you're confused, buddy. You're confused.
Okay.
Bringing up mixed feelings for
Actually, you know what? Not only is it so... Oh, I'm so confused. Because not only does it look identical to mine, she's dressed...
Pay me.
She's dressed as my hero, Bowsette.
All right, dude, you're in a weird world right now.
I am in a very weird world. That is my hero. Bowsette is my everything. And now I just... Oh.
What is Bowsette? Like...
Bowsette, it was the meme from a few years ago.
Version of Bowser.
Like, I've got her tattooed on me. I've got a sticker of her on my car. I was about to get another... I'm about to get Mishy to design me one of
Bowser?
her to
Like
tattoo
Bowser's
on me
wife?
again. No, it's Peach. It's Bowser that gets his power up that turns him into Peach. So he's Princess Peach, but he's still got like the Bowser
It's
tail
a
and shell. And...
cross-dressing Bowser.
Yeah. Wait. What?
That's his hero. That's
You telling
his
me
hero.
I have a tattoo of a cross-dresser on me?
What the fuck is this? Dude, all right. First off, that's weird, Mitch, that you have this weird obsession with that. Number one. Number two, what did you Google to get that?
I literally just Googled chicks with dicks. I literally Googled chicks with dicks. And Bowsette with a dick was like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, the 8th result.
You know when you hear about like serial killers, right? When they got their first animal and then they realize that they like it. I feel like we're having that moment with Mitch right now.
I'm so confused. Oh, God.
I bet you are.
No, I'm literally in the process of commissioning Mishy to draw me a Bowsette to tattoo on my thigh. That's very not safe for work. Hey, Mishy, I'm gonna have to change it from vagina to
Fucking
dick.
weird, bro.
Mitch.
What?
Mitch, what the fuck, dude?
What? I love Bowsette.
Why would you say that out loud?
I love Bowsette. She's literally already on my arm.
But you're getting like an NSFW piece of art tattooed onto you?
Yes.
Like how I've seen Mishi's NSFW art.
Yeah.
Like something like that?
Yes, exactly like that. That's why I asked her.
Well, like that graphic?
Yes. I want that on my fucking body.
Like penetrate.
That's having a fucking aneurysm.
Like, where, like, how much is what I'm asking? Because, like, she draws all the details.
Yeah.
Are you, like, close off?
Close off. Because I want to confuse the aged care nurse when she's bathing me when I'm 90 years old. Like, what the fuck is that? I'm like, oh, that was back in the day when I was on twitter.com.
Where are you getting this tattooed on? Like, what part of your body?
On my thigh. Like my leg, my upper leg, where it'll be covered.
Bro, how are you gonna explain this to like a girl you're dating?
I won't.
She's gonna go down on you, and she's gonna be like, well, what's that? Why is this?
It's a good it'll be a good litmus test. What's it called? Litmus test? Litmus.
Yeah, litmus. Yeah.
Litmus test. Like if she's into it, great. She's keeper. If she's not, it's like no, get the fuck out.
I don't know if you'd want a girl that would be into that.
Yeah, that's the weird, bro.
Those girls tend to have BPD.
I don't know what one
Also,
the chat is going fucking mental. Sky Daddy won't
she's
let you
sucking
in.
your cock, but she's just looking. She's just looking at the Balzette. She's just a little bit too into it.
Joker, you've been watching us for like a year now. You're just realizing we're retards?
I was even going to tweet a picture of it when it's done. I'd be like, look, guys.
You
look
do
what I got.
you, boo.
Yeah.
Look, I fully support your endeavors, but...
No, you don't.
Yeah, they don't dump people like you and beat them in the streets anymore.
I'm gonna treat this like the trans. I fully support your endeavors, but I'm not really into it.
I don't condone it, but you do you. You do you, bro.
Dude, people are going to want to get pictures with this thing. You're like, oh, that's the fucking disgusting Balzette porn tattoo.
Your tattoo artist gonna be like, what, Mike?
Oh, I already asked him.
What?
I already asked him when I was getting my last one. I was like, okay, so, like, this is what I was thinking. Like, are you okay with like full-on pornography? And he's like, oh yeah, mate. There's no holds barred here. You can get what you like. I'm like, sweet.
Like, I remember I had a baseball coach who had a naked mermaid tattooed on his arm. That's like the most like NSFW tattoo I think I've ever really seen. So like you're going.
Yeah, but like a mermaid is like tied to folklore and all of that shit, right?
Yeah.
He's getting a video game character that is a cross dresser.
No, she's not a cross dresser. She has a vagina.
Obviously, that character has some sort of like presence in the trans community. If it's the 8th picture down from you Googling.
We may be monsters, but we are women.
That's why I'm freaking out that I've already got this character on my arm. And I'm like, oh shit.
Yeah, so I think you have like a trans mascot on your arm.
He's an ally.
I don't care. I don't care.
Oh, bro. Imagine how bad. You know that pedo bear? Right?
Yeah.
There's some dude out there that got that as a tattoo before they co-opted as the pedo bear.
Yeah.
JFA with $1. Hey, Mitch, want to get the gender bender tattooed on your hand to jerk off to? Weirdo.
By the way, bro, story about the pedo bear, real quick. Right? I was sitting in a forensic psychology class, and we were going over pedophilia, right? And so part of the thing was like how they identify themselves online, how they integrate and stuff like that with each other, right? And my lecturer pulls up all these symbols, right? And he says, have any of you ever seen these before? And like, it's bear. I've never gotten dirtier looks. My entire class were like, yeah, he's a pedophile. 100%.
No, I'm just a big memerino.
Yeah, I'm just a meme, guys.
Hello, fellow kids. Have you heard of 4chan? All right, please press play. We gotta get through this.
And like honestly, just be honest. Don't be a little
I am being honest. It was a joke.
bitch about it. Like if you're a hateful piece of shit,
I'll
just
talk about
admit
what I
you're a
want.
hateful piece of shit. You can absolutely make edgy jokes about trans people. Trust me, I'm friends with trans people. These guys have no idea what a good edgy joke means. Yeah, exactly. There's ways to joke about it that's not like, you know, fucking hateful in nature, but like, I'm sorry, most of the people that use the joke defense in these particular situations, like, I'm sorry, you said something that's genuinely fucked up. And even if it's a case of you didn't actually believe what you were saying, you were just actually saying a joke, you may be playing into harmful rhetoric.
Oh, fuck.
And not even notice it. So
Oh shit!
you can make a
me
joke
talking
that
about how I'm gonna walk away as a joke from somebody who's telling me that I got their gender wrong is fucked up, chat. It's fucked up. I'm a piece of shit. I'm spreading harmful messages. Chat, I'm getting behind this little satire act right now, but truly, this shit's just annoying.
is transphobic without yourself being transphobic.
Because
I got a BMC Cray in the chat says
Pause.
P size, you give him too much.
You know what's the funny part, Mitch?
What?
I guess it's morning. People are waking up, so there's more people in our watching.
Mhm.
So like, there's been like, it's now we're at our highest we've been the whole stream, and they all got to hear your fucking tattoo.
Yeah, I already realized that, Matt. I already thought of that.
Okay, keep watching. I just
Wait,
wanted to
it couldn't be at the beginning of the stream when we had like 10.
Yeah.
Credit, it's more like a microscopic size at this point. Yeah, for real.
And this has been the argument for so long, and I'm starting to see how much of a lack of foundation it has. So it's like, it's so annoying hearing these same talking points be rehashed and rehashed. Homies, yeah, fat raging 100%.
Honest, I think a lot of the people who make these jokes, again, no real argument, just shit on my weight. Yeah, Poncho, I know I'm fat. Like, you think I look at this fat fucking body and I don't realize? Yes, Poncho, I am indeed fat, but I still have more facts to back up my claims than you do.
I wanna.
Thank you.
I fucking called it.
Thank you very much for the super chat. I do appreciate it. I think they
I want to
actually
see
believe the
Tipster
shit
do
they're
the
saying.
Numa
I think it's a
Numa.
Oh my god. No. That's probably where half of the Californian earthquakes come from. Is him doing the Numa.
Wait, what's the Numa Numa?
You don't.
You never seen the Numa Numa?
Like Maya, that?
Yeah.
That
fat guy dancing.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. No, I can totally.
Yeah,
see.
Numa Numa.
Yeah. I called it the Maya Heat. Okay, gotcha.
Do you know how long it took me to find out about that meme?
What?
It was 2 years. I had no idea about that fucking meme for 2 years, and that was too long. Anyway.
Fucking dog whistle.
It's for a hateful person. When it's like, bro, that's not the case. Even if it's a hateful joke, that doesn't mean they hate you guys. Like, I can make a hateful joke towards my homie, and it'll piss him off for like a second, but that doesn't mean I hate him. I'm just giving him shit.
Pause.
These people are so soft now.
I got an
There's
idea.
a difference between
I
roasting
got
your
an idea.
homeboy
Fuck.
I got
and
an
making
idea.
a joke that plays.
I got an idea.
What?
One of the goth mommies in the chat. You turned on Tipster, right? Go to Tipster. Say, listen, I'm willing to forgive you and be a part of the goth mommies again if you do the Numa Numa dance on stream.
Maya.
Into harmful rhetoric. There's a huge difference between that. Telling a joke. He's literally coping, chat. We're literally watching him cope in real fucking time. Joke to your friend that's like meant to be like a little lighthearted roasting, and actually telling a joke that plays into harmful rhetoric. It has the potential to do a lot of harm and a lot of damage.
Oh my
It's a single
gosh.
boost.
Holy
Very
shit. This guy's
harmful.
acting like I'm going to convince people to go kill trans people in the street. Bro, relax. All I said was I was going to walk away. That's crazy. They can't even process a joke. People don't realize what jokes are anymore. They're like, oh no, there's an underlying intent with that. It's like, that's why he's joking and not taking. And bro, the reason why you probably are differentiating the two is because you don't have friends that joke around, that don't banter, that don't have any sort of fun discussion going on. Y'all don't give each other shit. You guys like hang out and you guys are fake nice to each other. Hey man, I like your shirt. Like,
I feel
it's all
like
fake and shit.
majority of the online trans community are kind of like the black people with the word. Fuck, I almost said the word. Like, with the N word. Right?
What, hang on, what do you mean you almost said the N word? What, you just say it?
No, you.
I woke up a little bit ago. My brain is still starting. All right. I was gonna say the N word, but then I said with people that say the word, and then I was like, wait, I can't transition that into the N word. I'm gonna have to say the word. Okay, abort.
So if we tried running 2023 Chrome on a Windows 95 computer that's still booting up, the Windows 95 computer is just going to go, oh, N-word, but the actual N-word. And it's going to be in Stephen Hawking's voice. N-word. N-word.
No, but what I'm saying is, I feel like trans people are like the online trans people are kind of like, they're kind of like black people with the N-word. You know what I mean? Like, they can make jokes about themselves in their own communities or whatever. But I feel like when other people do it, it's a problem to them. You know?
Yeah.
At least that's been my experience online.
I mean, I have plenty of friends where we bust each other's balls and roast each other and shit like that. That's fine. There's nothing wrong with that whatsoever. Like, what are you talking about? In the chat says people always talk about dog whistles, but they never talk about cat whistles. Shut the fuck up. Pretty good meme to whoever said that in my chat. Jesus. I say some really fucked up shit to my friends.
Chad, by the end of the stream, he's going to be playing his laughing track like 35 times.
It's like really different.
It's nearly double that in this stream.
There's a difference there, and I think he knows there's a difference there, but I think he's playing dumb. I think he's just acting retarded.
Hold on, retard break. I need a retard break. Give me a retard break for like 2 fucking minutes, okay?
That's why he's making the fucking joke. and the one that I can think of off the top of my head is dudes be 14, 15, and already converting to a woman. Like, damn, you at least try to get some pussy first? Like, that's
you know, I didn't mention this in my original reaction, but why are you thinking of like 13 or 14-year-olds getting pussy? That's kind of weird, my dude. I'm just saying.
Bro.
Oh my God, that was fucking hilarious.
It was. It was pretty funny.
Oh God, it was so funny.
And if I'm transphobic for that, fuck it, I guess I am. One thing you'll notice with my channel is I only talk about them when it involves kids.
Oh, boy, here we go, Chad. Here we go. He's playing into the groomer narrative. Who couldn't see that coming? But remember, Chad. Remember, he's not transphobic. He's going to play into the little groomer narrative about trans
I can play the same game, dude. Oh, boy, this guy wants kids being introduced to sexuality. You don't bring any...
When did I say that? When did I ever fucking say that? Holy shit.
It's just assumption and reach after reach after reach. You're just autistic, bro. Like, I hate to be the one that tells you the truth here, but you're just a fat retard.
Remember, he's not transphobic. Again, no real arguments. No facts to back up his statements. Nothing. Just a picture of a woman that he flashed on the screen, and I'm fat. Oh my God. He has nothing. He literally has nothing. Fembro in the chat says not triggered, by the way. I know. I saw somebody in the chat earlier saying he's trying to trigger me. He's literally fucking triggered. He's literally triggered. Big chat. Am I right? This guy's so full of shit, dude.
What a fucking...
Are you still keeping up?
Jasper Rose in the chat says, why does he...
Am I keeping up?
With the sound bites?
It's hard because, what, was that the replay? Like, it's hard.
I'm just asking for an update on the number.
It's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 62.
Okay, I think you definitely...
Yeah, you missed a few.
Yeah.
All right.
Say sexuality, transitioning your gender is not a sexuality discussion. Yeah, that's a good point, actually.
Liar, dude.
Chad, notice how he's calling me hateful the whole time? Meanwhile, I wish I could show you guys this the full time, but I kind of like this better. But, dude, you should see his face when he's reacting to this stuff. He's like...
want nudes, pay me.
This guy is so full of hate. This dude looks like he's about to pull up to my house or something like that. That's how much he hates me. So, I don't know, man. I'm not going to be you, and I'm not going to reach and say that you hate me, but... That I'm bigoted towards topics about...
No, I don't hate you, Poncho. I just think that you're a piece of shit. If I'm being completely honest, I think you're a wannabe fucking sneako piece of shit. That's what I think.
But that's me playing his game, right? Which is gay.
Having them confused at a young age. Hell yeah, I'm bigoted towards that topic. What does that say about you? Actually. That's what I want to get down to. Why do you have a problem with me talking about kids being introduced to it? If you don't see the problem...
They think that you just, like, introduce kids to the shit. It's the indoctrination.
They already know? What?
Shit, right? You don't indoctrinate someone into being gay or trans or anything like that. That doesn't happen.
No? That's, like, not real? I'm just retarded? Fuck.
Yeah,
You're
you are
confusing
retarded.
kids by showing them the pride flag, and then they're going to ask you about it. Hey, teacher, what is this? Why is there so many...
Chat. He thinks that kids are going to be confused by seeing a flag. You know this flag right here? Hold on a second. This flag right here. I can't believe he just said this. He thinks that if kids see this flag right here, that they're going to be confused. At the mere image of seeing a flag, kids they just like cinch up and like become full fucking retarded because they saw a fucking flag, chat.
What if they're colorblind?
Yeah.
Teacher, what shade of gray am I?
I got. I was saying this on my stream last night.
No, but I can combat his point right there, right? Because he says that kids won't be confused when they see it. They literally will. Right? That is how the conversation gets started. Kid walks into classroom, sees flag on wall, goes, "The fuck's that?" Teacher explains what that is. Right?
And the kid goes, "Gay."
Yeah, the kid goes,
Yeah, I was saying this last night on my stream. I'm a conservative progressive. I want to conserve what we have progressed with. The things that I literally marched on the streets for this shit 10 years ago for same-sex marriage. And what I marched on the streets for was that original rainbow flag there, and not whatever the fuck this is here. The idea of the original flag was that it's everybody. Everybody's like it's the fucking rainbow. It's all of the colors.
Yeah.
I don't understand why it keeps changing, and it is slowly pushing out the original flag, which is a fucking metaphor for what's going on.
I think it's autism.
Sorry, I just want a little mask off.
I think it's autism. I think autism, they always need like a symbol for everything, because you always need to explain what you're doing. So you always need to like symbolize what exactly you are. Yeah. So that flag in 20 years is going to have like all kinds of crazy shit
I'm
on
literally
it.
an LGBT veteran. I literally was on the streets for this shit.
I'm waiting, right? I am waiting for the day. You know, like, I think it was 2 years ago, right? Some guy in the certain sect in the LGBTQ wanted to include maps and shit like that on that flag, right? And it was shut down back then. I am waiting for the day. I am waiting for it.
It's come up a couple times. They've done a pretty good job.
Yeah, I'm waiting for it. At some point, that shit's getting accepted, bro.
What color would it be? What color would they add?
I don't know where.
They've got every fucking color already on there, but what color would it be?
Like polka dots?
I think it was like brown or black or some shit. I don't know.
Yeah.
Just a blue squig.
Yeah.
No, it would be a very small blue squiggly line in the corner. And you're like, what's that? Oh, don't worry about that. What's that signify? Oh, I don't know. Nothing. It's just a smudge. You just walk away.
As many of you know, I am retarded.
But I'm the retard.
Rainbows everywhere.
Is that just two?
Oh, well, it's for gay pride.
Fembro in the chat says, wow, Tipster just groomed all his chat on Real. I know, I showed you guys the flag. That's grooming.
Gay? What's gay? Well, gay is homosexuality. You're confusing them.
Does he think that that's how people explain, like, you know, being gay to kids? Because, like, I remember, like, when I was a kid, because I have a gay uncle. I don't know if I've ever talked about this on stream, but I have a gay uncle. And I remember...
That explains so much.
When my parents came to, like, tell us, like, they came to give us the talk and let us know that our uncle was gay, like, they didn't describe it like, oh, that's, like, homosexuality, or describe the fact that, like, yeah, your uncle, he, like, fucks dudes or something like that. No, what they said was, like, hey, you know, your uncle, like, he loves, like, men. Instead of, like, loving women, he loves men. That's the way they described it. They love each other. Right? Nobody was talking about sex or them having sex or anything like that.
Man? Yo, Holmes, my brother. You know my brother, Holmes? He likes dudes, Holmes. He likes dudes.
You sound like the guy from Ant-Man. Hey, yo, so I had this uncle, right? And he was into dudes. You know what that means? It means he was into dick. He wasn't into no VVs. He was into pee-pees. And he was like, yo...
Sit down, little Tipster. I'm gonna teach you.
And he took out a packet of Doritos and he put the Doritos around his pee-pee and he's like, hey, it's like nachos for gay people.
Yeah. Now eat some menudo and calm down, all right? Your uncle's coming over later. He's gonna go be gay in the corner.
But don't use the spicy salsa. It makes my pee-pee feel like chlamydia.
I feel like if you think that that's the way, like, people describe people being gay to kids, I feel like you're genuinely fucking retarded. Like, no, that's not how people have that discussion with very young children. It just doesn't work that way. Also, a funny point from that story, my mom tried to tell us, like, you know, that our uncle was gay or whatever, and we already knew. Like, she was shocked, like, how did you guys know? And we're like, come on. He brings his friend to every, like, family event.
I saw him
like this dude.
Oh, dude. The friend thing. I can't remember if I've told this story on the stream before, but this is a very Mitch story in that, like, I lived with the dude when I first moved to Sydney. Moved from Newcastle to Sydney, lived with a dude, and he had a friend that lived on the other side of the country, and he was very flamboyant, but I'd never met an Italian man before, and I thought this is just how Italians were, and they would
He pulled his dick out.
They would tickle each other and laugh about it, and I thought, oh, this is just Sydney people. They're very weird and, like, not bogans. I guess this is how not bogans act. And then I suggested, hey, why don't we go see your friend over on the other side of the country? And he's like, oh, yeah, we'll go do that. We go over there, and then we traveled down to, like, Albany, down the bottom of Western Australia, and then we'll stay in this place, and it had 2 bedrooms. One bedroom had a queen-size bed, and the other bedroom had 3 single beds. They stayed in the queen bed on their own, and I stayed in the room with the 3 single beds, and I had no fucking clue that they were actually fucking each other. No clue. Until years later, I'm like, hey, what happened to your friend? You talking to him? He's like, haven't you figured this shit out? Like, we were together, and I was like, oh, fuck. Okay. That makes sense now that I think about it. Straight dudes don't tickle each other. Please say something, guys. Now I just feel sad. Did I cut out, or are you guys just... Or maybe you muted me. No, Matt muted himself. He's gone. And Beavis is just dumbstruck. All right, I'm going to click play then.
Food that he brings, that's his friend. Like, come on, Mom.
My roommate.
Like we fucking do.
Oh, not my roommate. My friend was rooming with a gay guy. And he said one day, like, he's, like, just eating in the kitchen, and his roommate has his boyfriend over, and he can just hear them, like, going to town in the shower. Like, they turn the shower on, and you can just hear, like, grunts and stuff coming from the bathroom.
Oh, dude. Oh, dude. I actually live with... Oh, I have so many gay stories, actually. Maybe I'm gay. But I live with these other gay guys, and I knew they were gay. And I could hear them fucking in their bedroom, and, again, the grunting and stuff. And then afterward, one of them came out into the kitchen, and he's limping. And he goes... He's limping.
Yo, Holmes.
And he
goes, yo, Holmes.
No, he was white, so he didn't say yo, Holmes. But he said, did you hear any of that? And I went, yeah, I did. He's like, fuck. He's got something in the fridge. We're like, all right, man, have fun. Like, I was so not homophobe. I was like, good on him. Fucking get it.
Why didn't you leave?
Because it was my house, Beavers. Wait.
Yeah, you can't just leave.
No, bro.
Okay,
I would have taken a car ride. I don't want to listen to 2 guys.
Okay, well now I got to explain the floor plan to you, Beavers. I got to explain the floor plan to you now. The living room was at one end of the house, and where the front door was at the other end, and his bedroom was right next to the front door. So I would have had to get closer to the fucking in order to leave. I was stuck.
Okay, you have an excuse.
What are they gonna do? Wait, what are they gonna do? Like, they're gonna hear you walk out, and they're gonna jump out and try to fuck you? Like, what were you scared of?
Get him! Get the straight boy! He did want to fuck me, though. He kept offering, and I was like, no. I'm not into that.
No, I'm only kind of gay.
That actually wasn't the one that I kissed, by the way. That was a different one, but it was in the same household. It was that same gay household, yeah.
I love how you kept living there, bro.
I eventually moved out with my girlfriend.
Gay man? Well, I'm just saying, there's this gay man that keeps saying to you, I want to fuck you.
I just had trust.
A bit weird.
I had trust.
I feel like that could have gone horribly wrong for you.
I know.
I'm glad you made it out.
How much we got left?
Beavers, this was when I was like 21 or 20. So I was like 15 years younger. I was very naive. Like a lot more naive than I am now.
We know what's up, Mom.
Fuck, it's another one. We got 12 minutes.
You ain't got to tell us. We already know about it.
And bro, you're corrupting their minds at such a young age with even the topic of sexuality being brought up. Ah, but no, it's just attraction, dude. It's just attraction. Homosexuality, bro. It's in the fucking name.
Right? Again, these people don't get to choose whether they're adults or kids. Bro, the chat says that haircut is hiding the dent in his head. Oh my God. This guy 100% got dropped on his head when he was a kid. You don't choose to have gender dysphoria. It just happens. Okay?
So that's a hill he's dying on. That's his final argument. These people don't choose to have gender dysphoria. Okay, yeah, Tipster, we've already gone past that. I know you're still behind. I know you're still stuck on that. And you're saying it's not a mental illness? You're saying it's not a mental disorder when you acknowledge the fact that you have gender dysphoria or body. Because at the end of the day, people can do what they want, but that doesn't mean I agree with it. Or I don't have a problem with them as an individual, right? It's just sad to see what's going on in our world, bro. We got kids being brainwashed into this stuff. We got people being mutilated. It's just weird. It's weird, and also it's evil. If we really want to go down to the root of all this.
It's evil, chat. It's evil to be trans. It's evil to get gender. It's fucking evil, chat. You know that, chat, to the trans people in the chat, or the trans people who are watching this later, you seeking out care that makes you feel, you know, happy with who you are as a person, that alleviates your symptoms that you have.
Did you say something?
Just post quick. This is why Tipster doesn't belong in this space. He has just made the most bad faith argument you can make, right? This guy has said that he believes that pushing, like introducing people to these concepts at a young age, is evil and morally wrong, right? Which at the end of the day is his morals. Tipster has now misrepresented that to say that this guy is saying that the children themselves, right, that the trans people themselves are evil.
Mm.
That is why he does not belong in a space where you debate people. He's too fucking stupid. Anyway, continue.
From gender dysphoria, that's evil, chat. You know the things that you do to make you feel good? That's evil. Didn't you know? Fuck.
This stuff, it's evil, because you can look up who started it, you can look up the history behind all of it, the history behind the studies, the history behind everything, and then you'll realize your whole world crumbles apart. And you realize that, oh, they're just brainwashing people and monetizing off of it.
This dude literally fell down the fucking alt-right pipeline. Like, you always hear about like the alt-right pipeline. Like, it sounded like this motherfucker fell down it and got lost. Like, I'm not even joking right now. Like, holy shit, he's on some like
Tipster.
What?
You can say the same for Tipster. He like fell down the fucking left-wing pipeline.
Designer pussy pipeline.
Yeah.
That's a wide-ass pipeline.
Why would it be
That's a
wide
main
if
one.
it's designer? Like, if it's wide, then it's done by design.
All right, you try squeezing Tipster into your designer pussy if it isn't wide.
You saying he has a fat cock?
Go fall back.
Next level shit.
And gearing the human consciousness
Hey, what
towards
speed do you have
feeling
this
bad
on?
for these.
What?
What speed? What speed do you have this on?
1.25.
Put on 1.5.
Mitch is, Matt is sleepy.
Yes.
Not just feeling bad.
Well, we can tag team it, Matt. You can go to bed. We can finish it. It's only 10 o'clock.
I want to see this out.
For these people, because I do feel bad for trans people, but they don't want you to just feel bad for them. They want you to feel bad for them and pander into their delusional world, so you can be just as delusional as them, or ignorant or vulnerable as them.
So, like, we're not talking about, like, indoctrinating kids to become trans. It doesn't work that way. This is the
you're
problem
confusing
with
them,
people,
though.
is they talk about shit that they know nothing about.
In what world is it appropriate to mention anything about sexuality to a 5-year-old kid? Answer that one for me, Tipster.
I'd say that. It's not appropriate. To mention something like that to a 5-year-old kid wouldn't be appropriate. And nobody's doing that. Unless you're, like, a fucking creep or a weirdo. Like, nobody's doing that, dude. Like, what are you talking about, bro?
That's my question.
And I highly doubt they've even made an effort to even look into it and to try and understand it.
I've done my research.
You can't make someone... Your research was a picture and saying that a lesbian was biased because she did gender studies. Oh my god. That's some research, buddy. That's some fucking research.
Be told I didn't really care about this at all in the beginning until I realized how brainwashed people were about this topic. And I'm like, whoa, the world doesn't really actually think about things. They just listen to feelings. And that's what gears their entire life. So that's why the discussion is how it is about this topic. That's why everybody's already operating from a place of worrying about what they say when it comes to talking about people like this.
You can't make someone have gender dysphoria and be trans. It doesn't work that fucking way.
Who the fuck do I... it's a choice to be trans. I have in my audience, bro. Unsub if you think that that's transphobic, and this is what they'll say.
But it is transphobic.
Oh my.
Jason,
Can I say, I think it's weird to care this much and to put this much energy into it. Like
I agree.
Yes.
Who cares? Who cares if it doesn't affect you?
He doesn't. And the funny part is, Tipster doesn't care. He doesn't care. He's doing this for content. That's it. That's all he's doing this for.
But there's other things. Like a submarine was just imploded.
No, but it
there
even
were no
goes
trans
for the other
people on
guy.
a submarine.
It goes for the. It goes for the other dude as well. Like if you got kids, right, and you wanna fight these fights and go fucking brawl at the school, have at it. You know what I mean? Because like you're invested in the situation. If you're fucking trans, let the trans people talk about the trans issues. Like, why the fuck are you so invested? Now, I'm pretty sure that fat cells can produce a lot of estrogen, right? So maybe Tippy.
He's just like the chemistry.
Involuntarily.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Interested. Yeah, I've kind of like gone easy on Poncho in this thing because like the way I see people in their early 20s when it comes to politics, more than likely their opinions change drastically within 2 or 3 years. So he could have a complete different mindset when he's like 24, 25. So I don't really give him that much flack, and I think that's the most charitable you can be in this situation because like you don't know.
The thing is, the Poncho guy is going to end up doing what everybody does, right? If you spoke to me in my really early 20s, okay, you've heard my music. I was a little punk kid that was against the system, and you know I cared so much about all of this shit and how the system's wrong and blah 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 blah, right? And then you hit like your late 20s and you're just like, none of it fucking matters. Just live your life. It doesn't matter anymore. It's why all the radicals, like if you know, it's like on college campuses and shit. That's where all the stuff starts. That's where everything is radicalized because those are the people that are too fucking stupid to understand that the world exists in gray. It's not black and white.
Yeah.
And I know people as well that are into all that radical shit. And over the years, like over the last 15 years, they haven't changed, but their friends have changed. But the age of those friends have remained the same. Like
Mitch, you know Lilith, right? He's on Twitter.
I was going to quote a Tipster tweet, but I don't want to. That Lilith.
Yeah,
I know that one.
She was like I remember in like 2019, she was like a kind of like a right wing kind of based, you know, person. She was young too, like right wing based and all that stuff. Now she's more lefty, right? So like these people, they change their opinions when they're young very quickly because they're evolving. Their brains are evolving.
They're either evolving or they're trying to fit into a crowd because they want to belong. And when you're at that age, that you have that need a lot more.
Yeah, Lilith, two things about Lilith. She was the girl that Tipster said, why do all the hot ones like dick? And she ended up being 17.
Yeah, she was 17.
And she also was the one that Charm School asked to be her babysitter at one point in like 2019. Like, hey, you want to babysit my kid? Yeah, so.
Oh, by the way, just before we continue.
Yeah.
Gigi Hearts, go suck a dick.
What?
Preston.
Okay, Gigi Hawks, go suck a dick.
Okay. All right, Gigi Hearts.
In the chat says his research is Matt Walsh's timeline. I would not be fucking surprised. This guy probably worships. He would probably kneel before Matt Walsh like he was a fucking god. Oh.
Stupid.
Goddamn. In middle school, we have the sex ed videos that show a penis and a vagina. They're exposing kids to it too. Those videos show you the reproductive system of your own bodies. That's not an adult going to a child and saying, hey, have you ever questioned who you're sexually attracted to? It's not the same at all. And if you're on the retard side of this argument, get the fuck out of here. As I said earlier, unsub. Hey man, if I'm transphobic for anything I said in this video, I guess I am, dude.
He just shook his head, chat.
I'm
gonna say it for you, Poncho. I'll say it for you since you really seem to have a problem with saying it yourself, since you really seem to have an issue of comprehending why what you're saying is problematic. I'll just say the words for you.
Problematic.
I will say the words for you. I will speak them to you.
Dude, just say them! Holy fuck!
Yes. He's literally coping! He's literally coping!
No, not again. Not again.
I should have categorized these. Like, I should have gone, all right, this sound this many times, that sound that many times. Like,
well, I imagine this will not be the last Tipster stream we react to. So next time,
and then we should time the sound bites so that at the end we can add all the time together and be like, okay, this many minutes was spent listening to sounds.
Yeah.
You just can't accept what you see.
He got triggered, chat. He literally got fucking triggered, bro. He literally got. You saw that. He literally got triggered. Let's see it again. Say the words for you. I will speak them to you.
Dude, just say them. Holy fuck.
Yes, you are fucking transphobic. All right. Now you don't have to question it. Now you don't have to like kind of dance around the issue or anything like that. The Tipster has officially told you. That,
the Tipster, yes. Damn. I just got owned. However will I cope? As I said earlier, I don't hate trans people. I hate what the
Momo in the chat says, I don't understand why it's hard for right-wingers to understand it. Is not the parents that teach the children. The children speaks out and fits and teaches the parent. Yeah, like what was that documentary? There was a good documentary I watched about this, and they were talking about like kids that transition, and like every parent that was in that documentary, they talk about how like their kids came to them and told them, hey, you know, like I feel different. Like I feel like, you know, I'm in the wrong body, or like, you know, they basically describe like I feel like I'm a boy like in a girl's body, or a girl in a boy's body, stuff like that. So like it's usually the kids that come to the parents and tell the parents like, hey, this is what I'm feeling. And that's how like they find out their kids are trans. It's not because somebody indoctrinated them. It's not because some teacher tried to convince them that they're a different gender than what they were born as. That's not how it happens. It literally doesn't happen that way.
It 100% is.
Movement is doing.
I don't believe that a child is that introspective.
Mm-hmm.
They are adults that don't know what the fuck's going on with them. It's like, yeah, I don't believe. I mean, it can happen. I believe it does happen, right?
I think it happens retrospectively, right?
But I don't think it's I don't think at the rates that we're seeing these things. I don't think. No, I don't think that the kids are fucking. They've just woken up from their coma. They've like achieved a new state of being. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, no, I get that. Mitch went to pee, and he couldn't just wait to press play on the video, so we could. Now I have to talk while he's peeing, and I'm really.
Good morning, Peepaw's audience. How you guys doing?
Yeah, we're taking over Peepaw's hour, bro. It's our time now. It's our time to shine. Our time is now. Peepaw is going down. Now recording. This is now recording's new time slot in the morning.
Yeah, your reign is over, geriatric.
On youtube.com/now recording. The morning show. Done peeing yet? Oh my fucking god.
You can hear us. Mitch, does it feel good touching your cock? Does it feel good, buddy?
Mitch, do you get aroused by your, was it Bowsette tattoo? You get aroused by that?
Yeah, Mitch, are you finding it hard to like get the urine out while you listen to two men like me and Matt talk to you?
Yeah.
Right? Is draining? By the way, I don't get how that idiot didn't understand mainlining. Like, has he also never heard of like draining the main vein?
I don't know. Maybe it's not an Australian thing. I have no idea. Oh my!
He's special fucking needs though. The more
Guys, I just want to reiterate something. I love touching my cock.
Yeah, well, you listen to two fully grown men talk to you. Yeah.
Yeah.
You love touching your cock while you listen to men talk to you, Mitch.
Wait, hang on.
Yeah?
Oh, keep going, Beavers. Wait.
Jesus. All right, do me a favor.
Yeah,
put it on 2 times speed. Put it on 2 times speed. We're getting through this, baby.
End the train wreck.
We're getting. Come on, let's do it. 2 times speed. Let's go.
So that's my actual master take. I hate what they're doing. The movement, right? I don't hate them as individuals. Why would I? I'm going to talk about it, and I'm not sorry.
We got a Bible verse here, chat. We got a Bible verse.
Yeah.
Father, wait, he misspelled forgive? That's still funny, chat. Dude, he got triggered again. Because I spotted his misspelling.
Oh shit!
Luke 23:24. Father, forgive them, for they know not what they are doing.
And he's gonna focus on okay.
Looks like you have more problems in learning about gay people in school. Looks like you need to learn how to fucking like pay attention to fucking English class, my dude.
Or I just typed it in wrong. There's like these little geeks that focusing on
Oh my god, look, I'm gonna avoid exactly what he's saying. I'm just gonna focus on the fact that he misspelled forgive.
I mean, I literally addressed all your points, so what are you talking about?
Chat! Yeah, guys, chat!
These people want you to chop off your dick.
Again?
It's as simple as that.
Did anybody do a counter? I should have taken a shot every time he said chop off your dick. Like, I would be insanely intoxicated right now. If I were to take a shot every time...
Dude, if we took a shot every time he played a sound effect, we'd be dead. Like, we would have had a whole bottle.
We would have had a very unhealthy relationship with alcohol. With that.
True.
Like, how many...
I think we would have developed alcohol.
Wait, let me ask Siri something. Siri, how many units of alcohol is 67 shots? Oh, god damn it. Blood alcohol. Fuck it.
Said they want you to chop off your dick. I would be fucking sloshed right now.
That's what they fight for. That's what they believe in. They want you to chop off your dick.
Okay, holy shit. That is by far... I've heard some dumb takes on transgenderism before, but that was by far the stupidest fucking thing I have ever heard in my fucking life. So again, let me get this straight, chat. Okay, let me get this straight. Transgenderism isn't a real thing because 1, studies done by a woman. 2, she's lesbian. Therefore, it invalidates her studies altogether. And 3, I'm a fat 36-year-old man. Therefore, all arguments null and void. That's all he had. That's literally all he had. And the rest of it was just like appealing to emotion and shit like that. Okay, this is so stupid. This guy is so fucking dumb, chat. Like, I can't explain to you how fucking dumb this fucking guy is. Jacob Chavez and Master Penpei in the chat says that he referred to the dicks of transgender people 13 times in this fucking video. 13 fucking times, chat.
Bitchless Witch donated 400 Hungarian forints.
Thank you.
Bye. Everyone, have a nice day. Eyes won't stay open.
Thank you very much for the super chat. I do appreciate it. 13 times he mentioned the dick of trans people. Unfucking believable, chat. Like, I've seen some people in the chat suggest that I should debate this guy. Maybe I'll consider doing that, because holy shit, I can imagine if me just reacting to the dumb shit he says right here as bad as... Can you imagine how bad this would be if I fucking debated him? I'm not even a fucking debate bro, and I'm convinced that I would absolutely fucking destroy him in a fucking debate.
30 seconds left, so I'm gonna just dial the speed back a little bit so I can actually hear the music.
Holy shit, this guy is so fucking dumb. So fucking dumb.
Alright, so...
That's it.
Alright. That's it. I got 2 videos for you there, Mitch.
Yep, I just got it. So
these are 2, and then I'm sending you the second one. This is kind of like the update. All right, so one thing is Poncho apparently cut something out that was pretty.
This is the woman who did the trans stuff.
This is like apparently like pretty mask off. I don't know from what Tipster says.
All right, hang on. I'm gonna flick the screen back. Let's go.
This is the woman who did the trans studies. People don't look into this stuff. And it's so funny how he's talking to me about how I'm operating from a place of ignorance. Dude, I've looked all this stuff up. You're starting to see how this all, like, works? And chat, if we want to even go deeper, do you know who started the, I just looked this up not too long ago. Hold up. You know who started the idea of transgenderism? I'm gonna just put the emoji in chat.
Alright,
that's who started them.
That's a Jewish star.
Weimar.
Yeah.
They started it. And you know, I'm just giving you the information. I'm not even trying to make a big point here. It's just funny. It's hilarious.
What is his argument that the Jews started?
Yeah, Matt. They weren't happy with just the foreskin. They wanted more. Right? The foreskin was the start.
Da 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 da. Chop off your penis. It was the Jews all along. All right. So the last one I've sent, and this is the last thing we'll be reacting to, is a 2-minute video, to which apparently Poncho has run. Poncho has run from Tipster, apparently.
A lot of things today here on Twitter, which have been just nothing but lolcow shit, and we're gonna talk about that a little bit. I don't want to entertain the retard shit too much, if we're keeping it all the way real. So you see the title. I'll just keep it short and sweet. They've been calling me a Nazi on Twitter, which makes no fucking sense. I mentioned in my response to Tipster how
he's a bit brown.
He's what?
He might be the entertainment at the cookout. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying, Matt? You know what I'm saying? But well, I don't think he's gonna get a hood. Okay, I don't think it's happening.
Yeah.
It was convenient and weird
and strange that the owner of an institute that created the idea of transgenderism happened to be Jewish. Just pointed it out. I said in the stream, I'm just giving you guys the information. You
Okay. All right. Yeah, totally. All right, keep watching. No, go ahead.
You guys can look this up for yourself. And yeah, now I'm a Nazi. And now they want to debate me after calling me a Nazi and transphobic and hateful. So it's like, I already know I can't change their mind because they're so bought into this mental illness and delusion not being one. So I know I wouldn't get anywhere with them. And even what's her name? What's his name? Fuck. Keffels actually responded to it as well. Who's a transgender streamer. And you know, chat, when it comes to these labels, people calling me a transphobe and a Nazi, and me constantly letting them know, no, I don't actually hate these people. I just recognize that they have a mental illness, and I know that chopping their dicks off isn't the best course of action for that. They'll still call me a transphobe. So by this point, chat, I just want to say right now, I'll just own that label. If that's what they think that is, then fuck it, dude. I guess I'm a transphobe. Even though we all know I don't actually have a deep hatred for these people at all. I don't give a shit, right? The only reason why I talked about them in the first place was because of the fact that they were involving kids in it. They were introducing it in elementary schools and having elementary school books that were talking about inappropriate shit in them. So that was the only reason why I even brought up the idea of transgenderism and the trannies. So by this point, dude, they're nonstop gonna just call me a transphobe or transphobic. So see, I gotta just own the label.
With like 1.8 million subscribers can say that word. Why can't I?
All right, let me read the tweet real quick because let me see what Tipster said because he doesn't say that he's not gonna or he could have said it. I just told him. For the Poncho fans who suggested I have a debate with Poncho about our difference of opinions on transgenderism and gender-affirming care, I did attempt to reach out to him to set up a conversation. However, earlier tonight on his stream, he declined. Can't say I didn't try. Okay. Well, Poncho. Okay, if Poncho's declining, I think Poncho should debate Tipster because I don't know, it'd be fun, and you know, Poncho, you might even have a chance.
But I think the debate should also be held on the Now Recording podcast.
Yeah, no, that's yeah. No, I think Tipster picked this guy because it's just an easy. Like, this is the easiest win that he could have in this situation. This is just an easy dub, and Poncho, it does not seem like he has collected his thoughts. He seems like he's just kind of rolling with the punches, doing a little grift about the transgender stuff, not really having he's just going a little bit too far, and I think Tipster has a pretty good shot of honestly probably beating him in a debate, but I don't think it would come to that. I think it would just turn into a screaming match, and Tipster would lose his shit and do his whole you fell for a fake Tipster account or something like that, and that's why I would want to see it. What's this tweet here?
Which one?
The second one, the
My
one underneath
to reach out.
Yeah, click on it real quick. Hello, Poncho. I was wondering you'd like to come on my stream and have a conversation sometime. It seems we have very different opinions on transgender issues, and I thought it might be interesting if we can talk about it. Let me know if you're interested, and we can set up a time and date. What's the next one? Just click that little button there. There you go. I'm down to have a convo. If you're interested, hit me up. All right, well, I guess Poncho's not down. You know, that's you know, I would have liked to have seen these two fight.
Been called a lot of things today here on Twitter.
Oh, fuck
which
you.
Have been just
started playing by itself.
Okay. All right. So Poncho, you got.
Really.
What?
You know what the really sad thing is? Getting real for a second. You know, Tommy spoke about it on his stream, right? And the sad thing is, I do believe that the tides are going to change, right? With the way that the Keffels and the Tipsters and them all behave.
Mm-hmm.
I do think the times are changing. And the sad thing about that is, I feel like that is going to be a legitimate halt to progression. Do you know what I mean? That's actually going to hurt people at the end of the day.
Do you think Do you think Poncho has these takes because he's like trying to get in need of money?
Tipster.
Poncho
in need of money. I don't know Poncho well enough to make
How
that
does his
judgment.
channel do?
Well, no, I'm just asking because, you know, he might be bad with money. Those who are also
my
bad with
God.
money are Always Zero, Bunny Button, Panic Pun, Everborn, Fan Fiction Narrator, Fresh Brewski, Maine, and Stefan Corbino. If you want to be bad with money and get your name said after every stream and episode of Now Recording, you can pay $14.99 a month membership to get that done. If you don't have that much money, because who does these days, you become a Beaver lover, which gets you into priority call. Now, we're not taking calls today, but usually on streams, if we're taking calls, you could pop into priority call. We pull you right up. Beaver Lover gets that for $10.99 a month. Now, if you can't afford that, you also have the Stumpies, which gives you access to the Discord server and monthly membership streams, which is coming up very soon, and that is only $4.99 a month. So those are our membership tiers if you would like to join, and we greatly appreciate all the people that have done so far. I want to say thank you so much for everybody that came in. How many people do we have in here? I had to close the window.
We
There's
have
like 200.
197.
Yeah. We started this.
By the way, Matt, do you know who's not bad with money?
Who's that?
The Jews. And they're also responsible for transgenderism.
We are going to be redirecting you to Peepaw in the morning, who's starting any second now. I have put that into the redirect thing. Matt, when I hit end stream, will that direct everybody there? I didn't want to message that to you. I couldn't be bothered. I just want to ask.
I don't know, bro. I don't know.
Well, I've put it in there.
Redirecting?
It should work.
Hold on, let me check. Give me a second.
You know what? While you check that, I got a funny story a few years ago on Twitch, because Twitch has a redirect feature. It's where it comes from. I thought that once you hit redirect, because they have a button where you press redirect and it changes, it redirects everyone to that stream. And I thought that the stream ended at that point. And I went to work the next day and was looking at the replay of my stream and realized that no, well, in fact, the people do actually get redirected to that other stream. But what happens is Twitch keeps recording if you are streaming into Twitch, even though you've redirected everyone and no one can see it live. But for the replay, people can see it. And I'm sitting there, I'm just watching myself just browsing the internet. And I'm like, oh my God, Jesus Christ. And it was the scariest shit ever.
All right.
Thank God I didn't take my cock out.
So
exactly.
All right. So did you press the redirect button?
I've put the link in. I don't know if there's a button to actually.
But did you select? I've
selected it. Yeah. In stream settings, when you go edit.
Yeah.
Customization.
Yeah. All right.
It's in there.
Just in case.
Redirect.
Right, just in case.
Yeah.
All right. So just in case, I'm gonna put the chat in the link in the chat. Just in case. So if it doesn't, you can just click on it and go there. But so make sure to say hello to Peepaw Riveter and say that Now Recording sent you.
Yep. Squatchin says, did Mitch have a burst of May 1st incident? No, I did not, because luckily back then I had the rule of not jerking off in the room that I stream in. Otherwise, there could have been a burst of May 1st.
Wait, what do you mean back then?
Well, I sleep in the same room that I fucking stream from now. Figure it out. I had a house back then.
That's risky business.
I had a house and a mortgage back then. I had multiple rooms.
Yeah, your life's gone to shit, and now you're getting a Bowser tattoo on your inner thigh. Look at you.
It's true. My life is good.
And well, you know, Mitch, good luck on your tattoo endeavor. I just want to say.
Should I film
Now
that?
Recording? No, that's okay. No, worry about
Now
your
recording is always recording.
Good night.
Bye.
Bye.